You gotta leave in like a month.
What are you talking about? Leave. I'm not down to get a big off the premises. Like,
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not thirsty on the premises. But that's corny.
What the fuck are you talking about? It don't matter. It don't matter. Nothing matters. Things that I feel I'm not banned. I'm not getting evicted. This the lease is not being run. I'm not getting banned. She's not going to be in the office.
She not so you.
Eviction is this.
No, I know, but she not renewing your niece. So what that mean?
No, I just. What do you mean? I gotta go to my house. Yes, I can't have an apartment here, but I'm not being open.
No, you're not. But I'm just saying that's.
What are you talking about? No. Like you said that last time. Like you got what's the problem? I said I get 40 go. What are you talking about? I can put my stuff in the trunk. You saw Christmas for Los Angeles Stadium, and on this very turf tomorrow in a few hours' time, you will see Christmas.
No, I'm saying the day she gonna be fucking.
All right, then everything will be out by that day. I'm gonna start with you. Give me a name that you're looking forward to this summer. I'm not staying with you forever. I just gotta get somewhere to go. Can't go and be on it. So that's not just have my stuff, my clothes, or my clothes. I'm just going to the house out. You bring nothing. Yeah, nothing here. So I just gotta just put my clothes up here. That's the way that's up.
18 years old, amazing player, and there is something special every time he touches the ball. Everything under control, challenges the opponent.
Nah, this is.
Hopefully we see him as soon as possible. He is struggling a little bit with injury, but fingers crossed we fit ASAP. Who are you going for, TM?
Michael Olise. Okay. Simple. We can talk about it, what he did for Bayern Munich, winning the double player of the season, assist, goals. That would be the first time we'll see him on the world stage. But for me, what he does separates him from the other players that you can name here. But that's also off the ball. It's a dream for a coach, the opportunity to coach him. He doesn't play the
She made the decision.
And when he does off the ball, recovery, you can play in a lot of positions.
That's not good, yeah.
You have to adapt and change your team for him in order to hide when they have to press or do the difficult job. He will do it always. That separates him from the others for me.
And by the end of this World Cup, Thierry, does he have the potential to be the best in the world?
Yes, of course he does, yes. Yes, but it depends on
what you going to do? I don't know, man. I don't.
I'm not about this. Come on.
The reason says you got a band, you got all that stuff. Like you need to be stressing. This is the corny. This is corny right now. Yeah, because this shit is not. This is corny. This is not. This is corny. Like this is your first ever crib, and you lose it because of technicality. Not because you didn't. Not because of the technicality. And I was going to tell you should have got a first bet. You just got to run down.
Legendary stats. I'm not sure about that.
Mexico City Stadium is where both Pele and Diego Maradona captured World Cup titles, and today it is the site for the opening match of this 2026 tournament, with Aging Closer Mexico taking on South Africa. Some players to watch, sponsored by Adidas. We send it back to Jules, Javier, and Peter.
And all that Mel, you got to come in here now.
Thanks to Javier Jimenez. It's his fourth World Cup, but it's actually the first time he's actually starting a World Cup match for Mexico today. You know it well.
And then you gotta tell well for your address and all that too. Welfare.
Sometimes I can see it's not a team that we know so much about. We haven't seen him play that much, but it's all about that midfield.
I'm gonna be tight.
I mean, he's playing every minute of every game that he starts. And he's even playing when he's suspended. So he played qualification games against Lesotho where he's suspended. All
Yeah.
90 minutes, they ended up losing on paper 3-0. But this guy he's controlling that midfield. He's match to match, and there's a 12 and Jaden Adams on that midfield. That is their chance. And then can I just say one thing? Williams and goal, you really trust on that one. He has got a good day today. It's got everything to go for them.
There's no pressure on South Africa really coming into this game, as we've said. They've got nothing to lose. Mexico are heavy favourites, but how dangerous can that be playing a team like South Africa that might play with a bit of freedom?
Because since we landed in Mexico, we've heard about it. It's not starting today. Just tell us something about this fella. Why is he so special?
I think it's a very good decision because of his age. He can come in to make a very good part for this game. And I think it's the better way to make sure you get home.
But you about to lose your apartment on your birthday.
Listen to the noise in this stadium. It's making it close. It's like you can just feel the tension rising in here. Everyone excited for this to get underway. And Estadio Azteca is the first stadium to be used as a venue at 3 separate World Cups. And Fortin Arena is fans from Mexico and South Africa are hoping their country can get off to a winning start this summer. FIFA are planning multiple opening ceremonies over the next couple of days. Shakira, Tyler, and Future, some of the artists performing with the opening match coming up in Mexico City.
Oh. Nope. Nope. I started that smoking thing. You can probably find me for that. And you don't know who said I'm smoking. Oh, you gotta pay how much more? Or how much you gotta pay? That's going up. Mine too. Why am I going up? I got that paper. I gotta show my list of that paper. Yeah. But you can stay.
To push these on vehicles to the limit. Just like they do with their teams. Further proof that the Nissan
By you having somebody else in the occupy, that don't mean your rent will go up.
winning offer and the Nissan
Now some qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims or get up to $47.50 total savings on Frontier.
Who you gonna tell? You gotta tell Nicole? Hmm?
If you're just joining us, a reminder, this is day one of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and we're less than 20 minutes until kickoff between Mexico and South Africa. Group A, the first game of this World Cup, and that is Mexico City Stadium.
She did that shit in one day.
The opening ceremony is set to continue in just a few short moments. It's the biggest stadium at this World Cup in terms of capacity. Over 80,000 fans are packing in to get this World Cup started.
No, I'm not. If she's doing mine, I'm not signing my lease. I'm not gonna sign my lease then. Nah, we gonna have to make some. What are you gonna do, man? Cause this is serious. I know, but you gonna have to like just start. I'm gonna have to make some moves, man. We're go, we gotta have to. I don't even know, man. Cause I don't know what to do. This is crazy, man. This is just corny, son. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, then I can make it worse. You gonna have to. I don't know, man. This is first apartment, man. You lose it over technicality. All the shit that shit go on, and you talking about you can't have a place because you got a 2 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, and fucking 2 bathrooms.
It's a little late, but better late than never.
Yeah, it is.
viendo las banderas de las
Cool.
48 naciones clasificadas a la Copa Mundial de la FIFA México
Well, Melissa?
2026. Los mexicanos estamos muy honrados que sea aquí donde comienza el primer partido de esta maravillosa tradición del fútbol que nos une a todos.
Yeah.
¡Viva México! ¿Y qué viva el fútbol?
She wishing against this shit, yeah. Yeah, whole year she wished against this shit, yeah. Yeah. You and that lady didn't like each other, she probably fucking told them some shit. And I ain't gonna tell you what they said.
Suiza.
Oh, they got Haiti up in here.
Australia. Costa de Marfil. Ecuador. Países Bajos. Japón. Suecia. Túnez. Bélgica. Egipto. República Islámica de Irán. Nueva Zelanda. España.
What?
Cabo Verde.
What?
Arabia Saudita.
What happened? Huh? I'm waiting on the vacation.
Senegal. Irán.
Yeah.
Colombia.
What happened? What the paper say? Oh yeah, no. Yeah, get to her, God. I gotta give it to her. I know you don't want to see her face, man. She weird for that. I already know. You got your bed, the other bed. You got your pots and pans. I'm about to cry for you, man. I swear, I don't like that, man. She's not gonna sign it even if they agree to pay the rent. Yeah, cause that's corny. All right, call me. Anoka. Hi, yes, I would like to speak to someone about the housing program. Yes, actually, I have a situation. Question. My girlfriend, we live in Carver County, and we were on the CAP program, and a technicality happened where she had her lease the other day, and we just moved to Minnesota. We have our own. Sorry. We have our own apartments, but she had her apartment, and her nephew was supposed to come move with her, and he never came. And the landlord don't want to renew her lease. Yeah, because we do get GIA. We get all the assistance. We just in Carver County, the CAP program in Carver County. We did pass the election. We do get our public all the assistance, food stamps, cash, GIA. What's the thing? The other program they gave us, the electric program, energy assistance. It just happened to need the landlord because because our nephew didn't come. Because we just came from Connecticut, and it was a little a lot of stuff happened where our nephew didn't want to come or something like that, and the landlord was cool with it, the property manager, but then she just fell to her renewal, and they told her that she has to leave. Hold this out right here. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Hello? Yeah. I just called the Anoka County. Talk to these people right here. Anoka County Housing Program. No, but I'm just asking questions. She on the line. So you want to talk to her real fast? I'll wait till later then. Okay, okay. Hi, ma'am. This is my girlfriend right here. Hello? Yeah. You didn't get evicted. You had technicality. It's a technicality. You didn't get evicted. You said that my nephew was supposed to come up here and he didn't. Yeah, she's not renewing it, so that's all you gotta do. But what Nicole say? Right, right.
Yeah, one time I was
So that's how she watched it. Would I lose your release? Yeah, but you don't smoke.
Everybody told me. But she said, I guess the second floor was, was dominant. But she said, like, this other area people were playing too. So, yeah, somebody told like, they were all hurt sometimes. I think that when we get both out.
Yeah, but your apartment don't.
But they just take notes and they consider all that at the end.
Yeah, but you never got warning or nothing.
That's what I said, because she never came out to smoke it. She can't. I hope these are like, you got a warning because you get.
Yeah, they came mine and they do.
They said they smoked. Kirk said they smoked it, but they was already getting. Anyway, because they was already getting complaints, so it don't matter. They put it in there, so they pulled, and then he probably called her up. She smoked it. Supposedly smoked it, so that's what happened. They gonna blame it at the people thing, but they was already getting called.
But your apartment never failed though.
Yeah, because they never smoked it. She can't give me nothing. They never smoked it. They never smoked it.
Well, she just worrying about the room.
Yeah, but she was like, it's a lot of like loops and stuff. That the neighbors were saying like they did smell like stuff when they walk around, but snow. They want to smell like.
No, they didn't.
That's what Joe said. I know they did. This is notes that they taken. She never told me that because she can't accuse me. I told her that. I said she never told me that. She was like, because we can't accuse you. They did right what they were saying, like just like I'm telling her about the rock and the building, the rock and the door and so like, she write everything down, but she can't go tell like who it is. Like she look at the cameras, she can't say, "Oh my gosh, I found out who it was." Like she's writing down people saying, like people might say, they can say, "I don't feel comfortable with that girl," but she can't do nothing. She just can write it down, like, "Oh, I don't feel comfortable being her neighbor." She can't do nothing. She just write down. They can say anything. Oh, she in here making noise or something. I walk by her noise, loud voice. They can write it down, they can say that. Or I'm trying to sleep at night and, I keep hearing loud voice screaming. It's just always loud.
You don't have music playing.
No, I know, but so I do play some music sometimes. I put the living room too when I'm playing it.
Yeah, but that's not everything.
Now I turn it up to the max. I don't care. But this is stuff that happened in the past. I see this is all little stuff before, like stuff I wasn't paying attention to, but people that said she got a couple of complaints from people, but just neighbors like saying those stuff. They can't say that.
But she really got you clean that room.
I'm over here. Everybody that's my apartment, but when they walk by, they hear it. I guess it was late after hours. People go around and start giving my doors up with her. Like that. I don't look at my door.
I'm about to just pack my shit up. We're gonna have to be the fuck out. We're gonna have to get some money out. We're gonna have to be the fuck out. Pack this shit up. Pack the TV up. Damn, man, we always get. I don't know what. I ain't getting nothing because I might fail mine. Even if I might fail mine because I already got my smoking thing. So if she felt you over that, I might fail my shit. So I'm just sitting here wasting time, knowing that I probably we're not gonna be renewed. So I'm about to do something. I'm not saying shit because what the fuck I'm gonna say? I'm about to be asked out too because I already know I smoke everything. I don't give a fuck. So every time we try to get out, man. No, don't tell nobody. 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 I'm not gonna. There's all these programs out here, man. We gotta figure something out. I smoke too much weed. They ready to complain about me every day. If she complain about your room, I got a warning. But I got a warning though, so it don't matter. But I don't want to be here about if you're not here, that shit gonna suck. Like then I'm gonna be in trouble. That shit gonna be corny as fuck.
Yeah, no. I gotta go somewhere else. This is great. I'm gonna put my name on the list for jazz. They got some apartments opening up. Brand new apartments again. They built them.
Yeah, but you gotta have to go to. I have to.
Yeah, jazz.
But they're going. And we ain't even got that money. Don't jump in no fucking lake, man. Don't jump in no fucking lake. You gonna have to call your uncle. Call your grand. You gonna have to call your aunt, man. You have to call your family. No, we gonna have to fucking figure something out. We gonna have to fucking I don't know. I'm about to fucking go to Iowa or somewhere. We're gonna have to get the fuck out of here. I don't know about Rochester, but niggas can't. We gotta figure something out. I already know. Just wait for me.
I'm sorry. I can't do this. Somebody got to pay for it.
No, wait for me. Chill. Come on.
I got to. I'm off this phone. I got to lose my thing. All right.
Nah, chill. She that is some bitch ass shit. Where's my key? Yeah. Huh? Oh, this is what I'm saying. Hmm? No. I'm about to come down here. I was looking for my key. I was right here. I'm about to go. I'm about to call Adoka County. I'm about to call another agency.
Joseph.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do?
Niggas supposed to get the fuck out of this joint, man, cause that's fucked up. On your birthday, they kick you the fuck out.
It says on my birthday, 8/31/26 by noon, by 12 o'clock noon. Yeah.
Yeah. And the fact that, yeah.
Just laugh at that. I gotta go. I'm okay. We'll be alright. We'll survive it. It's gonna be a little fun. That's all.
How you gonna go? You gotta start looking now.
I'm being a no-good. You're gonna be out here.
I'm not being no fucking out here.
I'm being a little sad, but I'm be going in the county.
I'm about to go out there. So what we gotta do?
Not stay here.
I'm not fucking staying here.
We can't afford to move like this. It's too much money.
What money?
You gotta travel all the way up there.
Oh yeah, we go.
It's okay. You can stay. Don't feel bad.
I don't want to stay in fucking Carver County.
I don't have to stay with you for a little bit. I don't have to go. Once they say I got to hotel room up there, I'm going to just catch the bus to go. Once they say you can call my age, you got to hotel room there. I probably got to stay with you for like 2 weeks. And then after that, I'll be like, I got to go, Joe. Just catch the bus up there to a local. Once they say I got to go to a hotel room. They're going to be winter. They're going to do it.
I ain't gonna know. It's about to be summertime.
That's all I'm saying. By the time I get during that time, if I'm going back to winters, they go on put me in the place. They go on to be free to go. They'll probably set me like the same. They probably not set me like they might set me in like September, October. Might set me before the winter time. You know, okay, we got winter program is open. But everything cold right now.
But you got, we gotta apply.
Yeah, no, but you good, Joe. Don't stress yourself. You might get your weeks to be straight.
We gotta apply. He's bugging. That's.
I know. I'm a little sad, but that's all else I'm hoping. so sad.
We gotta go out there and win.
At least gonna pass.
Well, she's not gonna pass me.
Stop saying that. Stop speaking that over yourself. That's bad.
I ain't gonna pass me. She didn't pass you for your room. I got smoking. She not passing me. And I parking that girl spot all them days. Yeah, she don't fucking like me anyway. I got my reports for them. Yeah, but you don't. So.
But she can't tell me that though. Say, oh, I'm not. Yeah, you don't know who the fuck tell me. I don't know nobody out there myself. I probably will. They still. I ain't think nothing of it. I ain't think nobody should be here. I tell people for month, for at least stage 5, 126 to 821, 2027. Except for the newborn stated above, all other terms and conditions of your rental lease agreement, any other elements, rules, regulations, or agreements between the parties will remain in full force and effect. Three, will do or will for 1 year one at a time.
Mexico scored a goal. Say, hey, you make me miss the goal.
So why are you stressed like that?
Cause it's not funny.
You said if you care, you really feel you ready to leave out of the movie. That's so nice.
Nah, cause that's fucked up. You can't.
No, no, they give me a notice to vacate though. So that's what I seen first, and I was like, oh shit, it said notice to vacate. At least now I really did think that though. When you walked out, I thought I didn't get it. But I wasn't reading it correctly. So I did think that. Notice to vacate and lease now. So Nicole did tell me the right thing. Notice to vacate and lease now removal. If you do not, so they gave me notice to vacate, but that's if you don't want to. Then you sign it. Then the vacate date will be the date. That's the paper that I seen the notice to vacate. But they put that paper in if you don't want to release. That's what Nicole said. I said, oh, okay. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it says, it tells you the day we move out, but she shouldn't put that paper, she should put the updates. There's people looking at it and it says, notice to the key and non-renewal. You don't put that in somebody's name first. You always put the paper that says that I accept it.
Yeah, cause I.
But they said they give
You had me call that lady and everything.
That's good. I didn't know at that point. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't know at that point I put the club. So when I talk to you, I'm like, what's the problem?
That's not funny.
Yeah, so they said she said I don't want to be kicked this regard.
Yeah, I just gotta pass mine. Yeah. I'm not fine. Yeah. So she not saying nothing about that room? Mexico scored a goal. I didn't even see it. I record. Mexico just scored a goal in the 8th minute. You good then? You hear me? Mexico scored a goal. You ain't seen I was in the bathroom. I had to go to the number 2 to the session. Yeah. Because they playing in Mexico. Yeah, I just rewinded back though. It's 2 something. This she gonna be on. She not gonna be in tomorrow. Yeah. Which one do we do now? No, that's what she wants to do that. Mm. Yeah.
he's doing 27 times. So I think I'm gonna pick the year one. So do one more year.
Yeah. Or ask her.
If you do a month to month, I'm asking what's going on right now. Because if you do the month to month, you have to pay extra $50 per month. So I don't think you pay that. It's just a month to month. Like you need that shit per month, but you do whatever. You break the rules. Just believe whatever. Yeah, but you gotta pay extra $1,000 per month. It's gonna be $1,000. They gonna take extra on my money. Now you got my right now. Actually, I have my lease thing in here to see. I know it's at 900 or something. I don't have to pay right now. Then if I do 12 months, I only have to pay 900. I think I'm paying 59 like 30 something, about 50 something. But they want to for the year.
I'm paying more than you.
No, you're not. You ain't paying no $1,000. You pay 80 some change. You lease at 80 some change.
No, she said mine something. Wow, 9 something.
That one bedroom?
940 something, yeah.
Mine 974.
Yeah. She told me if I get a job, I gotta pay that. And I asked how much I pay now. I remember she said it was 9 something. That shit went up. That shit was no 9 something, 8 something.
Okay, give it to me by
You about to get it soon. Oh, I gotta call him tomorrow. I gotta start playing. I'm gonna do that right now. Hold on, let me do that right now. I should have, yeah. Yeah, let me do mine. It's not funny.
Why are you sitting here?
The officials are trying to make this World Cup one where the dark arts are pounced upon, the ball is in play.
That's corny. They playing in Mexico though.
See the idea that was towards Raiders. Romeo made a bit of a mess of it. Raiders waiting back into the middle. That could have been something for South Africa. They're claiming a handball. Only Raiders is really, mind you. Here's Mokwena.
They be flopping in soccer, yo. They just be falling like they shit about to. Yeah. Cause I'm about to say I got time for. That's somebody that means. Yeah. Yeah. Because if she follow you, I'm not me. I already got it, John. That's what I'm trying to say. No, but I ain't got time for, like I said, I'm not going back to Philly. No. Yeah, man. Yeah, but we gonna pray it's not gonna happen. Make this shit. Yeah, but I still get my energy assistant and I still get GH money, so. Cause everybody, cause I still get food stamps, cash assistance, and everything I get anywhere in Minnesota.
And actually, your kids' money actually go up. Well, you would be on your money now.
They probably homeless.
No, but I'm just saying, you need your money to go get food. I think you're going to change.
Oh, that food stamps.
No, gas cents.
Oh yeah, I get that 300.
Yeah. But we still have to say, well, you ain't gonna know. We ain't speaking that. Both companies do what I thought. Okay, on this first one, I'll knock you off.
Yeah, cause we gotta be here one more year. America. We better not lose this shit. We done lost the World Cup. We lost the fucking baseball World Classic. Venezuela won that. We won the gold medal though. Hockey. But we lost the World Cup. We lost that damn baseball World Classic. Ice hopping and hitting nothing. Yeah. Well, they just started that. It's quick. Soccer is the first sport, really, and it's global. It's first. It's really global. You look at it. Soccer played everywhere in the world, and then basketball, and then baseball. Only football. Football is behind. Cause it's really hard to play football. You know that? You hear me? Yes, it's hard to play football. If you don't got, it ain't really hard. You just gotta have the equipment. It costs money for that equipment, and you gotta store the equipment and have practice field, and you gotta have somewhere to play. So when we used to play PAL, we used to play at the high school. So you have somewhere to play, like for pot water games, they usually have a park still to play. You got a place to have But soccer played it anywhere, 3-on-3. But it's great how sports was created. How if you was like now I understand what 21 Savage was saying the other time. Remember he was saying how he did say some good points, but he's still slow. If you think about it, sports and all that was created in Europe in different countries. You hear me? Most of the sports, it's only like America got 4 major sports, but the only 2 of them is really American. Because baseball, you see who whoop us up: Japan, Venezuela, Mexico. You see that? So they play that over there. So that became them, and then football with soccer, which is football over there. Basketball now, that's coming a global sport now. They got people playing basketball anywhere now. Every country, China, all over the world, they play basketball. Yeah. So football, football is the only one. That's why they're trying to go to London and all that now. That's why they're going to Mexico. Yeah, that's why they're going to that. Because football is not. It's globally. Don't get it twisted. It's not. Football is definitely globally. And they probably played other countries, but I don't know how big it is. Like, it's probably big. We don't know, but it's big. Probably. Yeah, probably big. Once you get the hang of football, like I think the hardest sport to really watch probably is. Um, if you was the first person to take you to an event, and I'll tell you, I think the hardest, easiest sport for you to learn, hardest one to learn might be football, because football got too much stuff going on in the football game. And if you watch a football game, it's really kind of like it ain't really. If you go to a game, it's it's only it's football is really an hour, but it's really like 2 hours, but it's really not that much action. So waste of time if you go to a football game, if the team ain't scoring, they putting the football. That's so baseball. You can get into, baseball easy to get into because ain't all you got ain't nothing to do. It's just that might be hard too. I think that might that's easy because all you gotta do is somebody hitting the ball, somebody pitching. So you got to pay attention. Whoever hit the ball or where the ball flew to. But you got to know the positions. I think that's another one. That also hurts you. Hurts. If you don't know the positions. Because football got 11 people on the football field. But the action, yeah. So, but it's only really, yeah. So so that's what it's probably hard too. Because too many people, you got defense and no, you got too much. Football, I think football might be hard, Robert, to get into. I mean, football now. I mean, people get into it more, but it's hard like to like watch it a little bit. If you first time, because that's why people get into it because of the amount of players on the team. You got offense and defense, and you got 11 players you can root for at all times. You can root for somebody on defense and offense. Yeah. So if you don't want to root for the quarterback, you can root for the defense. Yeah, you can do for like Saquon Barkley, like like Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, I lost Jason Kelsey, Travis Kelsey, both defensive players, offensive players. So you could like it's different. It's man people. That's all sides, my boy. Yeah, now soccer is hard to get into. Now watching the soccer game, it's no timeouts. I think this is the only sport with no timeouts. I think this is one of the only sports with no timeouts. They got a halftime, but no timeouts. You hear me? You hear me? Yeah, soccer. I think soccer have no timeouts. No, they don't. What they have is just halves, and what they do is they total. What they do is they total up all the time, and so they make you play extra minutes. So if it's 45 minutes, they're gonna say, "Oh, they count all the time that's up." Yeah. So it's really 90 minutes, but it could be like 90 plus. Yeah. So they said 90 plus minutes, and then it could be like 95 plus 5 more minutes left, or 2 minutes. Depends on the stoppage. But I don't know why they have no timeout. And once you substitute, you can't come back in the game. Come on, come gas. No, no, huh? My aunt, Lisa Green, Williams. No, Lisa Green, she got 3 last. She got 5 last names. Lisa Green. No, her name is Harvey. Where? You got her before when she be preaching.
It says feature for you. That's a feature for you on me. He got a feature that so I went to it. I don't know that's wild. He said when she said my man antique door for $100.
Oh yeah, she's telling me. Yeah, she's telling. Oh, them junk got curses. Yeah, that's Uncle Larry mom. Yeah, I was Uncle Larry mom dog. Yeah, she got the those are voodoo dolls. Yeah, yeah. Truck Chris. She might be up there. Nah, them dolls. Miss Harvey had them dolls for over 30 years. When we was little, she used to go to our house and she used to have them dolls just sitting out. Okay, that's Uncle Larry mom dolls. I'm cool with them dolls. She's looking at you. Yeah, she got Miami Heart. Yeah, they work more than that. She's coming in good shape too. Yeah, she can get some money for that. She better get that roof fixed. This is just. No, she needs to take the whole antique to the thing. I told her that. Let me call her now. Hold on, stand by. Let me see something. Mama, at least I seen your dolls. Let me see. Let me see something.
It's a little too easy for the Mexican back line. Foster just sneaking in between the 2 center backs. There's that dive down by Williams to his left. Again, a runner across the near post freezes Williams there, doesn't allow him to guess and get down so easily. First throw by the way for South Africa have failed to have a shot in the opening half hour of the World Cup game.
She'll come back. Yeah, I think that's these flippy ass dolls. It's all about it. She need to get stop playing with them shits. Yeah, that's my Lisa. Greenheart. At least she used Harvey, but she got married. So she used to use William. I used to use what's she do? Yeah, but I know. They be listening.
This is really a needless challenge from South Africa. They had they're under pressure after a poor first touch. Could have got possession back.
Mm-hmm.
sun's come out. It's really cloudy, raining only on the arrive. And the Spanish was telling me it was around 6 o'clock in the morning, and the place was absolutely packed. With people from 6 7 hours away. Traffic jams.
11th.
Swimming study over Milan. Here he is again. Gutierrez plays it wide.
If they score two this.
This used to be a terrible surface in days of old, the Azteca. The one that Brazil won the World Cup in 1970 with Pele and Tosta.
Yeah, I might pay no extra $50. That's crazy. I think that level. Yeah. Um, 6-11. 2026.
And this is so difficult for a goalkeeper because if Jimenez does redirect it, you've got to be ready to dive to your right. But you also got to predict that he doesn't touch it and be ready to tie Bobby. And Williams gets touched very well.
I know you. You see, you always got something on the paper already.
I was just about to say how good he's been. Turns inside, gets the initial shot. The layup here.
Oh, that's right up the goalpost.
Just off the blue rush. And South Africa does the ball. Kenya's got 33 goals in 31 matches. For Al Khaleesi in Saudi Arabia. Still goals will win the league with a hat-trick on the last time. And you see the kind of three.
Oh yeah, go see him. I gotta sign up for that. Just giving away a little too easily in the forward area by South Africa as they do try to get it. Uganda to pick it up in the middle of the pitch. Ragamiro Readers. Now it's wide the right back. We'll get the corner later on in the half. Nah, Babe Ruth, we hitting them home runs. It's 1-0, y'all. Mexico. They about to try to get the goal. They about to get a kick right now. Haiti in it. Haiti. Corner kick.
Mexico. A long range effort from Emma Kazi. Going to hit them. But that was on the optimistic side from what? Best part of 40 yards.
They're about to go to halftime already. No, they don't have to go. Oh, man.
7 times Mexico featured in the opening game of the World Cup. They've never won any of them. And definitely on course at the moment to change that. When they were in the very first World Cup match ever played back in 1930, losing 4-1 to France.
1930 was the first ever World Cup.
It was already 50 then.
I'm gonna look up some history. Dang, NBA older than, are they older than the NBA? There's only 23 of them. That's crazy.
It's just a question of what you do, both can say or do at half time to maybe get South Africa into this game a bit more. I'm actually quite curious here because, again, this World Cup is different, and we're going to hear this over and over. The 8 best third place teams will advance to the knockout stage. So if you're South Africa, you don't have to go crazy trying to get a point out of it. Again, of course you want it, but it's much better losing 1 than 2 or 3 or 4-0. That could knock your hopes out right away. So I'll be curious how aggressive they are in trying to get that second goal. And we'll see that throughout the first round. Nobody wants to lose the first game of the World Cup. It usually spells trouble. Didn't for Argentina 4 years ago, of course, when they lost to Saudi Arabia and ended up walking away with the trophy.
Yeah.
There's exceptions to every rule. 4 minutes of added time at the end of the half.
All right, got 4 more minutes of the halftime. Yeah, 4 more minutes. Yeah. It's 45. It's 90 minutes. They do 45 minutes each, and now they gotta go to 49. Uh-huh.
They're certainly going to encourage their team to press and try to get the second and third. Taking on Alvarado, trapped back down his defense here. Goal kick is the decision. South Africa a bit cheesed off about it. But I think it's right, isn't it? So, no. They were eager now because there was one that should have done Mexico's way earlier. So they get correct them if it's a defensive. I'm not sure that's a bit. I'm not sure why they did that. Just attacking corners that can be wiped out, as it were, if it wasn't a corner in the first place. It's done some good work, doesn't he, Raul Jimenez? Yeah, I've been unlucky not to get a solution. There's so much value in a striker like that, because yes, he does all the scoring, but in South Africa press. So comes to his feet here. Mexico have an outlet, and he's really good at holding the ball, getting out of push.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Oh. You know why she won't get this back. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Halftime right now.
2026 on Fox is sponsored by Ferrero. Go all in and score big with our match day treats.
In honor of America's 250th, Chief and Captain America are saluting real captains of America. Heroes like Captain Newgar, Captain Portalis, Captain Murray, Captain Indow, and all those who serve our country.
You live, Captain? Brought my own.
Chief, built for freedom, driven by heroes.
Race a Rocher to the thrill of the game. The iconic taste of Ferrero Rocher. Now in a square.
Buy any two Ferrero brands and you could win $1 million. Stocky F. Adams, Sensodyne, brilliant.
Oh, they got Tom Brady doing anything now.
Free kick. Oh, what a goal! Incredible joy! And emotion overflows.
Thanks, Dad. You know how some things in life just belong together? Some days and self-care. Every penny needs its penny. So why choose between scent and salt? Dove Body Wash with 24-hour marker moisture gives you the
Mexico with a brilliant player.
Watch Mexico, and then there's experience in Mexico with Platinum. Make your trip to Mexico, the largest curated global hotel program, and at 5 hotels and resorts. Complimentary third-night offers, and guaranteed 4 p.m. late checkout. Because you deserve a little extra stoppage time. For a life like no other, you need to call it. There's nothing like Platinum.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 halftime show on Fox is presented by Visa.
Yeah. What you say?
The 2026 FIFA World Cup is
No.
over in Mexico, leading South Africa 1-0 to the break for lone goal courtesy of
I heard her talking about what you were saying. Yeah. You never paid? No. Yeah.
Where's my package?
I should have.
The US are going to play their opening game. Let's have a look, shall we? At the first
I know you have.
down there in Mexico City, Salma Hayek, president of FIFA, Gianni Infantino there with a trophy that is all about what happened to your own.
The South Africans are trying to play out from the back. You're going to see here, obviously, Williams going to say this one, but I didn't understand what they were trying to do, trying to play out from the back right from the start. But no got an identity and in philosophy, and we see now the save of Williams, but they have pressure too early in my liking with Mexico putting pressure, as we're going to see hits happen.
Then you have a situation here, receiving the ball there, you need to be 200% in control. Because then, if you miss the ball there, you get a consequence like this. And this is 1-0, beautiful goal for Mexico.
Yeah, look, it's good to know that the romance of playing out of the back is alive and well at the 2026 World Cup. South Africa, they can't create chances, they can't keep possession, they can't stop turning the ball over, and I guess the good news is that it could have been worse, because there were plenty of opportunities for Mexico to make it 2 and 3 up.
So 1-0, and then here's the chance for the post.
Yeah, number one, same guy, Kenyan Messi being outstanding. We all know what's been going in Saudi Arabia. I just couldn't find the net here, but it's been outstanding in the first half for Mexico.
Yeah, just the one goal in it. Now the other two teams in Group A meet later on tonight in Guadalajara. Son Heung-min set to lead South Korea against Czechia. Coverage of that one begins at 9 p.m. Eastern on FS1. Now the US in action, as I mentioned, tomorrow against Paraguay. The Americans counting on a big summer from
America, man, I want tomorrow.
And we're going to get you ready for that US opener when we come back.
America play tomorrow.
FIFA World Cup is here, y'all.
Soccer ain't really that thing. I got barbecue legs.
Well, Marshawn, how far, buddy?
You know I'm more of a football dude.
You can call that too? Come on, man, I gave you this.
Is that a play?
I want your legs. Looks good.
Oh, there I come.
That's you. That's what you sound like. Come on. Let's bring another team. This ain't winning the FIFA World Cup. I don't know what it is.
Yes.
You should use the active cash visa credit card from Wells Fargo. Good call. And not to bet. Earn unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. That's scoring from 2%. The active cash visa credit card from Wells Fargo. That's about thinking in yellow card ones.
It's time to backyard right for the FIFA World Cup. Maybe he'll build it. Like Beckham. Like Patricia.
Like French. Planted like Paige.
Or watch it all happen just like Josh.
Very happy to help.
The talk show soccer never saw coming. The other football only on Tubi.
Who y'all got? Who y'all got in the World Cup? They hosting it.
Maximize your grip appeal with Dutch Boy Max Fun Plus. Exterior paint. It provides max adhesion, high-end performance, while repelling rain in just 90 minutes after application. Get a gallon starting at a value of $48.94 after rebate. On the frontier of flavor, a crispy fan favorite returns. Mexi rolls are back for a limited time with mouth-watering West Mex flavors made in-house, baby. Roll in before they ride off. Only Taco John's.
This Independence Day, celebrate home in a whole new way at the Furniture Mart. Get a $250 MasterCard reward card with a qualifying purchase. It's the perfect time to invest in the home you've been dreaming of. Only at the Furniture Mart. Home tailored to you.
Holy smokes. You look so good, Haas.
Tell me about it.
It's a real inferno down here.
I'm burned out.
Here, try a Red Bull. It's devilishly good.
Red Bull. Oh, that tastes heavenly. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Wings? Wings? I can't have wings. Not in my position.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Mexico leads South Africa by a goal to nil thanks to Julian Quinones. Javier Herrera's side are halfway towards picking up all 3 points in the opening match of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I'm Jules Breach alongside Javier Hernandez and Peter Michael here in Mexico City when that goal went in. This place went wild. There was beer everywhere. Javier, how pleased are you with the start Mexico made?
Yeah, I was so pleased that the goal came before the 15-year mark that we speak before the game. And as well, I want to point out that most of the goal is because Eddie Lila. You know, apart that Simeone made a very bad decision turning around, the way that the holding midfielder from Mexico was the holding midfielder of South Africa was amazing. I think the composure of Quinones, like Thierry mentioned, I think Quinones is in a very good form and still doing well.
Looking ahead to the second half, Peter, what can South Africa do differently?
Well, the thing is, going so early in the game, I'm thinking 5-0.
Yeah, Mexico never they every time they open up anytime Mexico hosts the first game of the World Cup, like the first opening game, they lose. They never win. Yeah, never won. 1930 was the first World Cup. Usually they have more cups, so it's every 4 years. Still. Or they would have 2 every decade. Basically, yeah. 4, that's a decade, 10 years. This is the 23rd World Cup. Let's get back for that. Huh? Yeah. Have me call that lady for you. It's not funny.
Puerto Ricans took Cuban rhythms to New York. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was born when the Japanese took judo to Brazil. When North African frying traditions like Spanish dough, Spain made the churros. After Jamaicans took their salsas to the UK, the World Cup. And this is what the world gets when 48 nations meet to play one big game.
Who you got in the World Cup, y'all?
Wednesday, July 15th, who will be the nation's dumbest celebrities? Nation's dumbest premieres Wednesday, July 15th on Fox.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by Blaze.
Let's have another look at it one more time. Julian Quinones after 9 minutes, the first goal of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. It put Mexico a goal up against South Africa. Good start for Mexico. These are live shots coming to you from Mexico City Stadium. Thierry, Zlatan and Alexi were watching on that first half, and you were getting more angry and more angry, Thierry, and playing into the back.
Especially the center fields when South Africa trying to update of Mexico. The first 5-10 minutes a bit quiet, very long and see where you can play on the other side, on the opposition side of the field, and then they find the pressure from Mexico. But be careful Mexico, because if you don't make it too near with mistakes like that, they watch out.
So at that point, they'll be disappointed, Zlatan, won't they? Mexico, they're not 2-0 up.
I mean,
their chances in the first half. We're going to get some more chances now because I don't see South Africa changing the game plan from building up from behind. If you don't succeed with that, change the game a little bit. Like Thierry said, like put them on the ball until you feel your opponent, but they were responsible with the right gameplay. That's it.
Available from the chats at full time. Stay with us until then. It's back to the very capable hands of London Donovan alongside Ian Duff.
Thank you very much indeed, Rebecca. Some very interesting half-time chat, and I think the guys got it right.
Now, second half about to start.
The way that the match is just set up, how you see it from here.
I'm curious now, I said it before the break, how South Africa approach things psychologically. Do they go after it, or are they curious enough, but are they content to stay 1-0 and maybe sneak a goal somewhere? And from Mexico's standpoint, it's less about punishing what the players want in. Will this crowd allow them to just take their foot off the pedal? I don't think so.
We shall see. Mexico will be at 1-11 in World Cup games when they get at half-time. That was back in 1978.
What are South Africa doing? You're a minute into the half. It's boy, did they get lucky. Multiple chances here for Mexico. This one's just taken a little too early from Gutierrez. I have no idea what Williams is doing there. After a phenomenal first half, he nearly ended the game there.
As the ref can, you see how fast the game is. It's good to just see the odd little cameo from that particular camera. You get an idea of how quick the decision making has to be at this exalted level of the game.
That's a big chance here for Mexico to go 2-0 up and probably should have done a little better.
Lira had done really well coming from his defensive midfield position, influencing in space, and the ball just wasn't pulled back to him. So that was a really big opportunity for Mexico to give themselves some clear water. Just to check on the teams, going through their interchanges that we could see at half time. What a sight that is for the players to be playing in an arena like the Azteca. He opened in 1966 with the game against Tottenham Hotspur. Jimenez has got one here. He's slid looking for his line and tried his luck. That's how big his confidence is at the moment.
He is loving it right now. Dance through a few South African players. Ambitious, yes, but I can't blame him right now.
Every World Cup, you get a few breakout stars. Players nobody was talking about beforehand, but everybody's talking about a couple of weeks in. Which is one of the many attractive propositions is Alvarado latches onto the ball here for Mexico. For South Africa, they just look a little porous at the back. They're making mistakes. They're getting the goal in. Nearly crossed that again. Foster dispossessed. Looking for a moment of inspiration from somebody.
This game has opened up quite a bit to start the second half, but I'm not expecting to see that. Mexico might just put their foot on the ball a little bit here and calm down.
Don't forget the United States start their campaign tomorrow against Paraguay. We'll give you all details about that a little bit later on. Gutierrez has broken in behind.
That's South Africa. Here's
The only question here is going to be if he was onside or not. At first glance, it was very tight. But it looks like Satole is going to be shown the door. It will be looked at, of course, by VAR.
Anybody got a penalty kick?
Refereeing expert in here. Mark, what do you think? Yeah, of course, the video needs to check the offside specially. But it looks like it was onside. I think the defender actually cleared him on it. Now, the question is, was it inside or outside? The referee was in a good position. He can clearly see that the contact was outside. Once he gives it outside, it's not a genuine attempt to clear the ball. And therefore, because it's outside, it will always be given as a red card for denying. And then obviously, it's good opportunity. Yeah, look like that. I didn't see that being reversed. As a rugby tackle. Yaya Simpson, the famous name. Remember Yaya Toure? But it looks like his World Cup debut is going to end in a red card here. It's just all being checked.
Somebody got a red card already.
Now, on this free kick, if I'm Mexico, I'm hitting this hard goalkeeper side. It's really hard at altitude to get it up and down over the wall quickly. It can be done, of course, but it's much more difficult than at sea level.
It's very close to this, to get that up and down. Jimenez running to the wall. Back to Gutierrez. And then Gallardo's effort is sliced into Well, more than said.
Double said. I just said that. I mean, Z. Yeah, he says Z. Good job by South Africa, by the way. Keep their wall tight. Two blockers did their job. And now it gets really interesting. Mexico are going to have all the possession the rest of the way. South Africa, I predict, will be holding on for dear life.
They're coming back from ROC anyway.
Converted.
I've learned. School of London Donovan. Two countries separated by the same language. Gutierrez again. Which is right, isn't he? But now got a good challenge at that time. The mountain just got a heck of a lot steeper for South Africa. As well.
Nisha, was you watching it? Yes. Yeah. What you got a red card, so then you got 10 players. You ain't gonna eliminate it. This is Mexico team. You mean Africa team. You're not good anymore.
Well, certainly down a player now. They have to think about that, and I wouldn't be surprised if Hugo Bruce makes some sort of substitution quickly here.
Yeah, might need to. That was the third South Africa red card in various World Cup campaigns.
This feels like a game now for him and tomorrow to come into. Greatly introduce the 17-year-old up a man. Not a lot of pressure. Can go be creative and make plays, which they're going to need to do if South Africa sit in now.
Lovely talk about the Alberto Moura. He was really good in the World Cup last summer, breakout star. Had a little bit of a dream, not much of that. So, he's a real talent. Not really to start this game, but he still might have a pretty big part to play in this World Cup. Kind of hope so.
You know, a lot of times when you go up a player, up a man, a lot of coaches decide to just keep things as is. I was always of the opinion you need to make changes too, because the game is completely different now. Of course, South Africa will be thinking about that defensively, but from a tactic standpoint, Mexico should too. Go win this game.
South Africa on the attack, which has been something of a rarity in the game so far. This Modiba likes to raid forward from left back usually, but there have been few chances to do that. Against this Mexican side who's been letting in very few goals of late. It should be said they do look a pretty well organised outfit, which is handy, always. And there is Modiba. The kind of handling from Rangel did make you kind of wonder for a moment.
I'd like to hear from Peter Schmeichel on this. My goalkeeper Tim Howard used to say too, ball's moving like that and at altitude, it gets there a lot faster. And it's challenging, and it's certainly tested Rangel.
All right, another game going on the clock though.
Incidentally, scan the QR code on the screen to vote for the Michelin Ultra Superior Player of the Match. I think I know who the leading contender might be so far.
That's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Now that we should leave the viewers on now. They do what they like. So here is a change. Midfield by Mbata. So come on. Savisi brought into that defence today.
Yeah, again, that was predictable. And then, again, if I'm Javier Aguirre, don't be too conservative here. Go try to get the second and third goals in the game.
And because he missed out, is Jimenez. Jimenez was able to freshen up a good deal for this World Cup because he wasn't in the Fulham team that often on the run into the season. Because the Mexican team have been together since about May the 6th, I understand. A very long camp indeed. None of the players were allowed to play in the playoffs at the end of the season. They were told if they did, they wouldn't be in the World Cup squad. So Mexico are taking this very seriously. As they should, of course.
Yeah, obviously it's difficult for the clubs, right? And they hate it, but you have to take a big picture view of this. This is a massive opportunity, as it is for the U.S. and Canada, to show really well on home soil.
Again, the referee hot on any pushing, shoving ahead of these set pieces. It's up by Reyes. He well defended that time by Ocon. The fact of the matter is, so far, though, Landon, South Africa have never seriously got into this contest. By the way, the white dashes you can see under the scoreline there are how many substitutes the two teams have left. Mexico, 4-5. South Africa, 4. Just see it under the names. It's going to look quite hard. Beginning this World Cup for the first time, there will be a round of 32. So a treat of knockout football in the later stages to look forward to. You and I were looking at it earlier, Landon. If Mexico finished second in this group and USA second in their group, they played each other. That's lucky. 2A v 2B. It's written there in the round of 32. But both teams are hoping to top their group. Mexico make the white cap of start. Still looking for that second goal hit. Quinones, big ball. See what the idea was.
Yeah, you can see it developing too. Alvarado with a good late run. Again, patience will help Mexico, just pulling South Africa apart, and one just got away from Quinones a little bit.
Talking of the USA, that game against Paraguay, which has been spoken about for so long now. That's live tomorrow on Fox with coverage starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. on the West Coast Pacific Time. Think they'll win, London?
I do. I do think they'll win. I was at the final friendly against Germany on Saturday, although they lost. I was encouraged, and I see what the crowd here has done for this Mexico team, and I expect the same tomorrow in LA for our U.S. team.
I'm looking forward to that game, and I think if the USA do win, that might spread a little bit of football further around the nation. You'd hope so?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's what should happen. I remember when you scored that goal in 2010. After that, there were stories of people getting off work early in Wall Street to go down and watch the matches.
I apologize to their bosses.
It's too late, I think. Substitution here, the experienced playmaker Suame is going to be introduced in place of Jaden Adams, who's, in all honesty, not really got into the American. Suame is an old campaigner, Mamelodi, sundown player, wearing his 56 cap here today. Well, it's race to be fit, and a player who can influence the game. So I think he's been brought up with the idea of getting them possession further forward and making something happen. See if he can. 36 now, though.
To be honest, Ian, I'm a bit disappointed with the way Mexico have approached this since the red card. It's a little too casual. They feel like the game's over, and it may be. But all it takes is one moment, and I'd like to see them go get the second and third ball. And you can hear a bit from the crowd, too. They're not happy about this.
It's never over at 1-0. To Cesar Martinez, and then Eddie Camila, who's got through a lot of good work in that midfield. Fidalgo. Only a 10th cap for Fidalgo today. He also will go for the challenge on Rudel. Quinones pleads his innocence.
Just got his foot high there. Light touch, but certainly a foul.
Nothing to make a big drama out of, really. Nobody is trying, in fairness. Luis Chavez is going to be introduced by Mexico, scorer of a great goal against Saudi Arabia at the last World Cup. Forward by Montes, not very accurately though, picked up by Mokoena in the middle of the pitch. They didn't hurt South Africa here, and that's the kind of cross that could cause the problem for them. Half-hearted penalty appeals. Usually the streets are pretty packed with traffic around Mexico City. I would say at the moment they are deserted. Everybody is hooked on this game, and that, I think, delightfully is one of the great things about the World Cup. You know, all 48 nations, they'll come to a standstill when their team are playing.
And I would say, all those people watching are not happy right now. Now you're hearing boos from the crowd.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit restless. That can happen sometimes with the swerve.
Saying that just after halftime, I was saying, will the crowd allow them to take their foot off? And they won't. Nor should they. You never know what can happen, and goal differential matters in all ways. And being up a player at home for 45 minutes, it has to be better than this.
Just a feeling they're rather sitting on the lead at the moment. CBC. CBC lost the ball. That's happened a few times. Gutierrez played a clever little ball to Gallardo, who'd come back as the inverted fullback player from left back, turning up in the inside left channel. Modern coaches love that tactic. 65 gone. Mexico 1, South Africa 0. Two more changes. Luis Chavez, I mentioned to you. And also, Gilberto Mora. This is what the crowd wanted to see. The 17-year-old, who is the youngest player at this World Cup. I think he come on and light up Mexico a little more.
Yeah, that's what I thought should happen, and what happened is a perfect type of game for him.
Fidel goes to play that's gone off, and Mora is out right now. He's a player who could give Mexico a little of the X factor they might need if they want to go deep in this World Cup. Here's Lira. I think it's going to be difficult for Edson Alvarez to get back in the side. Lira seems to have taken over that role. Jimenez does what his Canales again. Alvarado's crossing.
That's the goal.
It's 2-0.
2-0. We finally got a World Cup goal. 2-0.
Well, and the crowd wanted a little inspiration. Starts with Raul Jimenez. Through that man, Quinones again. Jimenez follows his run into the box. Easy header for him. And you can see what it means to him. Tears all around. Could not be happier for him. 2-0 Mexico.
Soaked in tears, Raul Jimenez. This is the player whose life was in danger after he fractured his skull playing for Wolves against Arsenal a few years ago. He's come back from that. Here he is starting for the first time in the World Cup and scoring as well. And that leads to the hydration break. Power to be good by Powerade.
How could you not love this game?
Fans are happy again. Really happy. Mexico are on their way in this World Cup. That's the draw.
Mexico about to win. Mexico about to win, y'all.
Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up here. It all started when I got to the FIFA World Cup, and wow, thousands of Verizon customers.
I got the free Verizon tickets too?
No, I'm with amazing seats.
I'm sorry.
Okay. And even pitch-side access.
Are you David Mack, Verizon customer?
Yeah.
This used to be for players. Now it's for Verizon customers. No one gets you
Yeah.
closer than Verizon.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this gig opens opportunities. For them. Or local
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
For the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like Howard to do?
Yeah, 2-0.
Okay, buckle up. We're going on game. 3-on-3.
Korea about to play next.
Street rules. Exactly. Do we back? It's a local crew. On fire, just
No, what you call about to perform?
1986. That's what people say.
Yeah, but somebody future know about to perform.
Better kids. Detectors. Even the posers. Anyone.
Somebody else supposed to perform too.
Peak of their powers. But this
Sure.
group took them down. How many people know about this? Everybody knows.
J'ai entendu dire qu'ils utilisent une sorte de magie. Climatisation. Une année. Ils n'ont pas jamais. Non, non.
Whether it's all true.
Ils ont fait
Welcome back, South Africa. 2-0 down. That is the danger here. This turning into
I can't believe they really
damaging
won
defense.
this.
That hydration break power for you.
I mean, I still can't believe it. They won that game. They got about one. They got about 29. They play. We got one more day. Well, all these players got bald heads in soccer. You know what I mean? You got too many bald heads. I'd be wearing a helmet if I was.
Incidentally, I got my Group B's and Group D's messed up a little earlier. USA and Mexico will have to wait. Okay, that's fine. I was excited. I think it's called like a false promo, isn't it? You're getting false, yeah, you're getting ahead of the game. It's a great goal.
Well, who are you going for?
Jimenez again. Gets started to appear. Jimenez. The clock's gone up here. A bit late today. Of course, that's another thing. And this World Cup. They've got a wristband on of the referee's assistants, and it will vibrate. There's the offside if a player's even 10 centimetres offside. So that will stop the delayed flags in theory. Must be happy, mustn't he? 67 years of age now.
Well, he's from Chicago, so he can't even.
Good things in his press conference yesterday about these players having a chance to really write themselves into football folklore. Jimenez has got another opportunity.
Yeah, but he don't know that.
He was right up the scene to be fair and made the instant decision.
Unless they know like somebody's family.
Stays down.
Like that Rose, everybody knows that Rose is.
This is a tough one. Jimenez does a good job to keep it so one-sided. Yeah, I don't think you can get a penalty for this. Certainly a lot of contact from CDC. He goes with his shoulder. That's going to be illegal. Doesn't feel good, though.
Let's go to Mark Lambert. What did you think, Mark?
Yeah, it looks like the defender's going to go in with his shoulder. I think the attacker then turns his body to make it look like it's shoulders and body. But I think there's two players committed to the ball, and the VAR was correct not to recommend any other decision other than the referee's decision to play on.
Any other time I would have changed the game. Any other time I would have changed the game. The next game, because they were lost in the regular season game.
I figured he got away with the last one.
They won't have the effort to come back.
At least earn your yellow card if you're going to do it. And the frustration starting to show now for South Africa. They need to be careful and said it over and over, but cannot let this get away from you.
There was the high elbow that the referee didn't like that. And South Africa, it's to go to 3-0. That's what happened over up against France in 1998. That was the year, of course.
France went on to lift the crown. But one of the years they did anyway. And they might this time as well. Very, very frightening attacking lineup. Led, of course, by Kylian Mbappe. Gallardo. Mexico could rub salt in the wounds here. Pushing the ball around with some confidence. Quiñones. Jimenez. Quiñones. Broken up by Ocon. Can they keep the ball away? South Africa, what a challenge by Erokazi that was. And we need a lot more of a free kick to South Africa. Later tonight, in this group on Fox Sport 1, South Korea and Czechia facing off in Guadalajara. Coverage starting at 9 o'clock Eastern Time on Fox Sports 1. Two more changes coming up for South Africa. The winger, Oswin Apolis, is one of those to be introduced, and Evidence Magopa, who did score in the AFCON Championships, too late against Cameroon. And comes Edson Alvarez, the captain to win his 100th cap. Fans know about this, I think, as well. Give him a big round of applause. Vera, like-for-like switch, and Jimenez makes way to Rangers off and Madiba off to make way for those two South African substitutes. See the white lines underneath the scoreline denoting how many substitutes are left for the coaches. And it's a dwindling amount now, of course. But this is the perfect start for Mexico in their, well, sacred home of the Azteca. They've only ever lost two competitive games here. And you know how tough it is to play here, Landon.
When they're playing well, in the altitude, and you're chasing the ball and the crowd's behind, it just feels like a battle you can't win. And you've seen that from South Africa today. They had some moments of optimism, but in the end, the quality came through from Mexico. And now the question is, how bad will it get for South Africa, and how good will it get for Mexico?
With a win here, they'll feel they already have 1 foot in the knockout rounds. Here come Mexico looking to launch their next attack. Vasquez playing it inside. Chavez spreads it wide. And the line round Alvarado. It's going to be quite a celebratory atmosphere, to put it mildly, around Mexico City today. This game kicking off at 1 p.m. local time, so there's plenty of time to celebrate. Quiñones gets a big round of applause for his goal scoring display today, hit the post as well. And Alexis Vega, who must have thought he was on course to be the starter on that left-hand side, comes on to replace him.
Well, it's very clear now who's going to start, and Quiñones has been the best player on the field today. And as you said earlier, Mexico continue like this, and he continues like this, he could be one of the breakout stars of this tournament.
He's Macuena. Great high press has gone on. From someone who getting the ball away again, but this time the referee pulls it back. It's good work by Mora, who's a bit disappointed that the referee blew his whistle there.
that's a really poor call. Yeah. Mora did nothing wrong.
There's that press again. They know now that these South African players are not that good playing out from the back. It's been costly for them here. Guardiola started all of that, didn't he? Teams playing out from the back, so many around the world trying to copy. Not every team's got the players to pull it off.
Well, that's the problem, Ian, is very few can do it at that level. And South Africa put themselves in a hole early, and nearly at the beginning of the second half, made the hole even deeper.
There's that Hollis. Getting onto his right foot, got a decent shot away. Makes an immediate impact. A lot of people thought he might make the starting lineup. He didn't.
Oh, there are two problems here. Alvarado down. And I think it might be Vega also, who stretched to block that. There you see Alvarado getting run into by Swane. I think the bigger issue right now is Vega, who just came on the field. Let's hope he's okay.
Never want to see players injured at a World Cup. It's such a pinnacle of a player's career. It's heartbreaking for those players who miss out with an injury in training just before the championships, which unfortunately does happen.
Apologies, that wasn't Vega, that might have been Reyes. Either way, let's hope both are okay.
It's Armando Gonzalez. Plays for Chivas. Prolific in Liga MX. Last 10 minutes here. And the referee coming across to just check on something here.
I think it was the play here against Reyes, and that's why he was down. Or not Reyes, sorry, Alvarado. Well, a little bit of the left hand there to the face. This could get worse for South Africa. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Off the ball.
Comes one, I think it is.
Yeah, I think he might get set off here.
Let's bring in Mark Kleinberg on this.
Yeah, what the referee has to look at is the act violent and malicious. But what you do see is the arms, the fist is clenched as he goes past his opponent, and then he makes a secondary movement with his arm towards his opponent's face. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a violent act and a red card to be issued.
The consultation's taken place, and we're going to get the referee's decision straight away. This could get a lot worse for South Africa. It is another red card. South Africa reduced to 9 players. A nightmare day for them at the Azteca. We heard Mark Kleinberg's interpretation of what he saw there. And Swane, the veteran playmaker, has to go. Agree with that, Landon?
I do. You could see the intent as he swam by Alvarado. Just gives him that last slap really in the face, and you just can't get away with that anymore, Ian. There's cameras everywhere, VAR, and you have to be smarter than that.
And then there were 9. Tonight, the premiere of World Cup 2026 After Hours with James Corden on Fox at midnight local. Vega. Sabisi's challenge. Nothing wrong with that. Looked like Vega was kind of looking for it, really, to be honest with you. Closing stages here of the opening game. There are always talking points, and the two red cards will be two of the biggest here. Not much doubt about the first one. The second one, probably a little bit more arguable. And with Landon, he's given the referee a decision to make with that.
And this has all been self-inflicted by South Africa. The first goal given away, the two red cards, falling asleep on the first red card and having to drag down a player. They're going to have to regroup quickly because they're in a big hole now. And they absolutely need something now in the second match.
Second game for them is against Chechnya in Atlanta. Coming up on the 18th. Mexico plays South Korea in Guadalajara next. Good break between the fixtures for the players to refresh, refocus. And Mexico's mood will only brighten and make it 9 games unbeaten now in all competitions. But forget the friendlies, this is the one that matters. Vasquez, bit of an armchair ride back there for those defenders today. Mora, Luis Chavez, now Alexis Vega. Gallardo to lay it inside. Mora found a bit of space. They want him to get a goal. The 17-year-old, you can sense it every time he gets the ball. Already a big favourite of the Mexican fans. Martin's ball was inaccurate. I mean, there's no way of wrapping this up. South Africa have been poor today, Landon.
Yeah, they haven't. It's resemblant of their form coming into the game. You see here, yeah, you can see the left arm there. Swane. It's been reminiscent of their form coming into the tournament. And they've had some moments where they could have taken advantage of the Mexican defense. And yeah, as you said, they've just been too poor.
And the ruthless fact of the matter is, the other teams in this group will see South Africa now as a chance to drop 3 points. And of course, those two players who've got the red card will be suspended for the next game. This doesn't help. Mexico can just play keep ball really here now. Right, Reyes is okay now after that little incident. Amanda Gonzalez stayed down. But you get a free kick, it's gone the other way. Even before the game, and I might be reading too much into this, I was watching South Africa warm up, and they looked a bit flat during that as well. Not like a team about to play an exciting game at the World Cup. But I think that has been reflected in the performance here.
Yeah, I said early on in the game, their body language was poor as well. The ball would turn over, a bad pass, and players were quite disappointed, throwing their arms up, and they don't look like a good collective team right now.
is Alvarez. He's the header. He's the captain of the team, even though he was left out of the 11. There's no sentiment when it comes to selection. The coach picks the 11 players he thinks can do the job, and you have to say he got that right. By the way, Raul Jimenez with his goal moved equal in the all-time Mexican scoring list with Javier Borghetti, who scored at the World Cup himself. Level on 46 goals. And of course, Chicharito was with us today. Good to see him. Still leads the way.
He'll be a happy guy today, Ian.
52 for him. Yeah. So popular around here, he needs a disguise, I think. Luis Chavez. A very relaxed Mexico. Likewise, they're huge support here. There's been a sea of green, the Azteca. Correction, the whole city's been a sea of green. Gonzalez lays it back. Against 9 men here, they can just keep passing the football. Always somebody free. Piece of cake. Vega. Want to get in on the scoring. And a World Cup goal is a World Cup goal after all. Mudau here needs a bit of support. Taken out of it by Montez, and that's got to be a card. What are they protesting about, the Mexican players? It's absolutely no case at all.
Although I did see the referee go to his back pocket initially. Oh, yeah. Wow. That's what they were protesting.
Cesar Montez, red card. Let's bring Mark in again on that. What did you see there, Mark?
Right. First of all, what it has to be is it has to be a goal scoring opportunity. And what three elements that the referee is looking at is the position of the ball. Does the attacker have control over the ball? Yes, he does. Is the ball going towards the goal? There could be a slight doubt because it does change slightly direction. But when you look at the replay again, that attacker can easily get onto the ball and be one-on-one with a goalkeeper. And there's no covering defender. So I can understand why the referees give that. It'll split opinions because the ball does slightly change direction. But I believe that this attacker could easily have got on to the end of that ball and have a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. So I believe the referee was right to issue the red card.
You think it was a clear scoring opportunity, Mark?
Yeah, but they took out the clear and obvious in the laws of the game some years ago. And what the referee has to do is look at three elements. Does the attacker have control over the ball? Is there any covering defenders? And the way the angle of the ball changes direction. But the angle of the ball doesn't change that much towards the goal line. That attacker can still easily get onto the ball and have a one-on-one chance with the goalkeeper.
Thank you, Mark. Well, that's a third red card on the opening day of the World Cup.
I gotta say, I have a good friend, Tim Howard, who's part of the Goalkeepers Union. Always protective of this referee. That's a harsh red card. I can't see that being a red card.
Mark did say opinions would differ. He's right. It is a debate, that one. But,
well, look, he knows
it better than us.
He knows the exact
He's
rules.
the guy that's rep at the top level.
I'm just saying, I played a lot of games. I've never seen that given as a red card.
I'm not arguing with Mark Walton about refereeing, and that's what he's doing. And because he went in a real mess of that South Africa. And that very definitely wasn't a scoring opportunity because they messed up the free kick. Well, who'd have thought it? And is that an indication that the referees are certainly not going to be shy and probably fairly hard line in their approach to things at this World Cup? We'll see.
Well, this referee, the Brazilian referee, is known for being pretty strict. And so you got to know that coming into the game as well. But again, I just feel that's harsh. That did not look like a red card to me.
Here's Makopa for South Africa. Apolis. And then Mokoena. After everything that's happened, South Africa might almost take 2-0 and hope they can repair the damage somewhere else. Playing with 9 players, Mexico clearly have accepted for this scoreline. Looks like that anyway, unless they've gifted another one in, 7 minutes added time.
And there might be a bit more of that too.
The first opening match ever at the World Cup with 3 red cards. I'm unsurprised to learn that. Sabisi probably had his heart in his mouth after that challenge in the penalty area earlier on, but I think the ref got that right in waving away the penalty appeal. So that's Montes out of the next game for Mexico. That might give a chance for Alvarez to come into the starting lineup, maybe to centre back.
Yeah.
They do that occasionally. Clock ticks around 96th minute. We're nearly done here. The World Cup is up and underway. Make no mistake, there will be shocks along the way. There always are. Hey, there were shocks in the qualifying tournament. Italy aren't here again. They can chase this down. He's got Gonzalez waiting in the middle for a cross. It was the highest quality cross. And here's Apolis for South Africa. The game very stretched now. Mudau. Thought he was taken out. Referee let that go. Still down. And in pain. It's a long way back from where South Africa are right now in this World Cup.
Well, I guess we'll find out, Ian, right? We were discussing this earlier. Can 3 points get you through as a third-place team, potentially? Certainly 4 you think would do it, but you never know.
The referee's blown for time. Again, with 3 red cards, but crucially 2 goals for Mexico to get them off to a winning start. The first time they've ever won a World Cup home now. Quinones and then Jimenez. Frequents Mexico, none, and a heap of trouble for South Africa. Let's get it back to Rebecca Lowe in Los Angeles.
Thanks to Ian Dark and to Landon Donovan. The Group A standings then. What a start for Mexico. Top of Group A, of course. 3 points on the board, 2 goals scored. South Africa starting their campaign off with a defeat as we take you back onto the field in Mexico. What a way to start. The first time, by the way, in 20 years that a team has had 3 red cards in a World Cup match, not since the World Cup in 2006. Alexi Lala, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Thierry Henry watching on. Alexi, let me come to you first. As expected from Mexico in the end.
As expected in terms of the win, the way in which it all went down, you'll be happy with the result. Obviously, at the end there, with the red card, that's not a good thing, but this was a poor South African performance. Whether they had 11 men, 10 men, or 9 men, just not a good opponent. But from a Mexican perspective, this is exactly what the doctor ordered right off the bat. You get your win, you get your 3 points, you make a point, and everybody saw this. All the other teams, including the U.S., saw this. It was a commanding performance from Mexico in front of a wonderful, wonderful crowd, and an interesting way to kick off the World Cup.
They're certainly happy in Mexico. Let's listen in for a sec. Zlatan, your overall thoughts of that entire game?
I agree with Alexi. I think South African team was a poor poor performance. They tried to play a game that didn't fit them. I don't think they even had a quality to make that build up from behind. And it was an interesting first game. We had more red cards than goals. And funny enough, is the truth. And but I'm happy for Mexico. First game on home field, and they get the 2 goals. After the first red card, I saw them a little bit defensive, but then they got their moment back.
And what a moment for this man, Raúl Jiménez, with that second goal, and that really moved you. Why, Thierry?
Why? Because first and foremost, I remember the incident with David Luiz at the Emirates. I'm sure you remember when everyone thought that maybe his career was over. He came back, but I'm sure while he was celebrating his goal, he must have been thinking of his dad. His dad, because I looked at him and he was looking at the boxes or a box, and maybe he must have realized that his dad wasn't sitting there to see, to witness him scoring at the World Cup at the Stadio Azteca, which I think he would have been very proud. And so that moved me a bit. I'll be honest, we're talking about emotion. We already have a massive emotional moment in this tournament. Sorry.
Raúl Jiménez's dad, Raúl Jiménez Vega, was just 62 when he died just 3 months ago. And his son, Raúl Jiménez, struggled with that, of course, while playing in the Premier League in England, and looked like today he was struggling with that as well, Lexi.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, a lot of good things to be built upon when it comes to this Mexican game. We heard Ian talk about how important it is to get off, get your 3 points, and the percentage chances of you going on when that happens. I thought Quinones is maybe a star is born on the World Cup stage. Lira, I thought, was wonderful in the midfield. You mentioned Jimenez. So a lot of things to be very positive. I think there's also a reality check for Aguirre and this team. They understood. They got the points. You play who is in front of you, but it's certainly going to get much harder. Also, some pressure off of the home team. We came on air talking about some of that pressure and the nerves. You got the first one done. Now you kick on from there.
Okay, gentlemen, well, Raúl Jiménez is amongst the scorers today. It's the 46th of his international career. He is now just 6 behind our colleague this summer, Javier Hernandez, for the Mexico record. Tomorrow, the US will take centre stage. The Americans kicking off their campaign against Paraguay. We're going to get you ready for that one, plus more reaction to Mexico's win when we come back.
Everyone with Plus member knows free delivery means unexpected guests of any size are not a problem. Carl looks like he can eat.
He's a machine. This is why I'm a Walmart Plus member. Groceries delivered free today.
You guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Carl makes me sneeze. Good thing pharmacy delivery is free too. Who knew?
Mom, you know,
With Walmart Plus, I can handle the rest. It's worth it.
what a beautiful animal. I see you, Carl.
YouTube TV is amazing. Why would you settle for anything less?
Why would anybody settle for just men? Can you imagine if Zlatan was men?
I call him Lions cannot be cold or tamed. Tiny Tips, Tiny Tips. Here comes the lion. Watch Mom make the game beautiful.
Yeah, no.
Don't settle for men. The #1 live TV service now has 10 more affordable plans. Try YouTube TV for free.
If you're looking for the future of football, it's gonna be me.
Aw, that's cute. I'm gonna be iconic. Então se liga. Eu vou ser o maior artilheiro da Copa. Ei, cara, sai do meu sonho. My dream team, bro.
The future is already here. Next starts now.
What a setup, right? I told you, you got Bud Light on tap. I'm not done yet. Watch this. Whoa. Now I just got to finish the house. Probably next year sometime.
Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light.
Nerds got me flustered. Unleash your senses.
We invited passionate soccer fans to push Nissan vehicles to the limit, just like they do with their teams. Further proof that the Nissan lineup is tested and trusted by the toughest. Hurry in to bring home a winning offer at the Nissan Summer Sales Event.
Now, well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims, or get up to $47.50 total savings on Frontier.
That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. So real. That's just the way you make me feel. It's like a powerful revolution. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel.
You have all the right watches, but they just don't excite you anymore. Come to Pawn America and spice things up. Shop Pawn America for watches up to $50,000. Get quote, get cash, get shopping.
This is Arby's Pecan Chicken Salad Sandwich. This medley of diced chicken, chopped pecans, and sliced grapes is crafted by hand. Tastes like hard work, if hard work tasted like chicken.
Arby's, we have the meat.
FIFA World Cup 2026 post-game on Fox is presented by Michelob Ultra.
So Mexico beating South Africa by 2 goals to 0. That's the first goal there from Julian Quinones, just 9 minutes into the game. 2-0 the final score, but as Zlatan Ibrahimovic said, there were more red cards in this game than there were goals. As we welcome you back to Los Angeles Stadium, I'm Rebecca Lowe, Thierry Henry, Zlatan himself, Alexi Lalas. Behind us, of course, they're getting ready, they're getting prepared, because tomorrow the United States men's national team are going to play their very first game in this World Cup against Paraguay. But let's show everybody the story of this game, because it was quite the story. We begin 9 minutes on the clock, Zlatan.
Let us start with the first goal and the mistake of South African goal here from Mexico. They build up, they try to build up from behind. Obviously comes from the goalkeeper. The sit hold here, he needs to have control over the situation. One mistake there, and there is a big consequence. And the consequence obviously is the goal. So whoever plays there, he needs to have control.
Well, it's not going to get any better for Sitole here. The red mist has descended over the Azteca. It's not even close. And yeah, that's a card. Outside the box, red card. Goodbye to Sitole. He knows it. I mean, you can scream and yell all you want, but the reality is Gutierrez actually took a really good angle to create that contact. And just like that, you're out for the next game.
Second goal comes after 67 minutes.
First and foremost, I mean, you see here Jimenez holding the ball like any good striker, playing it off, making the box, staying in the second post, good delivery, great header. But what I would stay with is the celebration. Look at how much it means to him, but then he will point into the sky. Why? We mentioned it before because obviously it's that passing not that long ago. But look at that first and foremost, the finish, and look at it, emotion. He's crying, pointing to the sky, thinking of his dad, reminiscing. Well done. We got VAR going here at the World Cup, and this is an off-the-ball foul. Alvarado taken down by Zwane here. That's not good. And of course, if it VAR says, no, you got to take a look at this. You can see a little swing there, and they're going to catch you every single time. If not on the field, then up top. And another red card.
And we weren't done yet.
So we have the third red card here from Mexico, and for me, this is a stupid tackle. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Yes.
If he passed him there, he's alone against the goal, and this is for sure for me clean red card. Then he's out of the game also.
Well, you can't say it was boring. 3 red cards, 2 goals. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is up and running, and that there is the hero, Raul Jimenez. Mexico today becoming the first nation to host matches at 3 men's World Cups. For more reaction, let's head to Mexico City to hear from Jules Breach, Javier Hernandez, and Peter Schmeichel.
Yeah, a very happy Javier Hernandez, along with thousands of other Mexican supporters who have seen their country win the opening match at this World Cup. Javier, how important was it for Mexico to get off to a winning start?
No, it was crucial. I think this is the correct way to start this World Cup. You know, with your people scoring 2 goals, maintaining the clean sheet, even though that set-off with Montes is gonna be difficult for the team. But anyway, I think it's all positives, you know, from there. And then yes, you can see all these fan base. We all can celebrate finally. And then yes, we're thinking about the next game.
Peter, looking at all of these happy faces around us, this is what the World Cup is all about, isn't it?
Well, so everybody gets a little taste of this, which is okay, it's fine. But what was inside there in the stadium, the atmosphere today, Jules, I mean, my God. I mean, if that is a precedence for what's going to happen in the stadiums around, you know, the US and Canada, it's going to be a great World Cup. But these guys today, they were in the stadium 2 hours before kickoff, and they created an atmosphere from 2 hours before kickoff all the way throughout the game, and they're still doing it.
They're still here now as well. And the noise in that stadium when Quinones scored that opening goal, what did you like the most about it?
Most admission at halftime, it was the pressing of Eric Lira. There's a very good take that we can see from behind how Eric is waiting for with the midfield, and then he just decided to step up, and then Cole didn't expect it, and he didn't even see it, even though that is a mistake. And then Quinones with that composure and thankfully went between the legs of the goalkeeper. That was an amazing finish. And like I said, it was before the 15-minute mark. That was something very important, because then as well all of these fans, you make them happy already to believe with that goal.
Raul Jimenez got the second Peter, his first World Cup goal, but it is a brilliant ball into the box, isn't it?
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. And the way, I mean, you can be a little bit disappointed about how Mexico didn't create more chances, or didn't go for that second one. But I like the way they played the ball out here. And when the ball goes out to Alvaro, this cross, by the way, how beautiful is that? Look at Jimenez, look at Raul, he knows it's going to come, and it's a fantastic finish. And of course, Thierry Henry touched on the emotions of that. We all love this player. We always, he's come back to Wolverhampton now. We know him from the Premier League, and he's just one of the really, really good guys. And I am so happy for him.
I think everyone here is so happy for Raul Jimenez.
Definitely, his first goal in the World Cup, his first starting as well over there, and then with that very special meaning, you know. I think we all are very touched by that, you know, because our main striker is scoring a goal, and it makes way more than a simple goal in the World Cup.
This has been really fun today, guys, and we are going to be on the road throughout the whole of this World Cup. Javier, we're going to be bringing you to Guadalajara very soon, to your hometown. What's that going to be like?
I hope it's going to be better than this, you know, and hopefully, yes, we can keep expecting like.
Oh, sorry.
Peter said it.
How can it be better than this?
That's why I'm saying it's very difficult. People are not going to believe me.
Amazing. I'm so impressed by your countrymen.
And then tomorrow the US over there is going to be very, very good when I play in the MLS. I know the fan base from America. That's going to be a special moment too.
The World Cup is up and running, guys. Let's get to our superior player of the match, sponsored by Michelob Ultra. And it's Julian Quinones, who is responsible for the first goal of this summer's World Cup. It was the third of his international career. There is plenty more to come as we wrap up Mexico's 2-0 opening victory over South Africa.
While the world is glued to the game, your world is still moving.
We are following several developing stories
On Fox and Minnesota, your #1 local news source.
My 4 managers.
That was a party.
Oh, that might be a problem.
Minnesota is our home to millions that brave the intensity of the 4 seasons. With CertainTeed roofing and siding products, you're guaranteed to withstand Minnesota's weather. These products are built for you right here and built to last with expert installation by the local pros at JTR Roofing. Protect your home and your wallet when you replace your roof and siding with one product, one contractor, and one warranty. CertainTeed and JTR Roofing. Quality made certain. Satisfaction guaranteed.
There was a utility van, didn't realize traffic had stopped, and then he plowed into behind me going 55 miles an hour. Fortunately, I survived that accident. Schwebel gets us even really cared about me. Jim would call me often and ask me how I'm doing, how therapy was going, if I was progressing any better. It's nice to know that he cares about you. Just, reaching above and beyond what's expected from your attorney.
Call Schwebel Getz and Stephen or go to Schwebel.com for a free consultation.
Okay, buckle up. We're going on a game. 3-on-3. No referee, no rules. Street rules. Exactly.
Who we playing?
The local crew. Hey, this local crew, they haven't lost since 1996. That's when people say it started. They beat everyone that showed up. Kids, bigger kids, detectives, even the bruisers. Anyone, anytime. 3 legends. Peak of their powers. But this crew took them down.
How many people know about this?
Everybody knows.
J'ai entendu dire qu'ils utilisent une sorte de machine qui se mimétisait.
Nani, no cut jamais. No, man. Oh, wow. It's all true.
Who's up next?
Dave. Hi, man. You think they can win? Probably not. He's gonna play. For sure. Hey, you don't mind that good one.
The Fox moments of the match sponsored by Nutella Peanut. Mexico 2-0 winners over South Africa. So the moment was the reaction of Mexico fans in various watch parties across the country, everywhere from LA to Houston, and not just there, of course, as well, south of the border in Guadalajara as well. Check out these scenes. This is exactly what we've been waiting 4 years for. The United States are in action tomorrow against Paraguay. The Americans hoping it's the first step towards a successful summer on home soil. And we are going to look ahead to the keys to that game when we come back live from LA next.
Wait for the ultras.
Where are my ultras? Ultras on me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
Stop running. Stop running. Stick to the glass. Improv, no theatrics. No! These players are doing whatever they want all the time. You need to control it.
I knew you, but didn't know your name.
Come on, listen to me. 5 minutes. Going down the floor. 3. You're at 1.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Did you know salsa was invented when Puerto Ricans took Cuban rhythms to New York? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was born when the Japanese took judo to Brazil. When North African frying traditions met Spanish dough, Spain made the churro. After Jamaicans took their sound systems to the UK, the world got punk. And this is what the world gets when 48 nations meet to play one beautiful game.
Behold, the DQ $7 meal deal with $2 Blizzard upgrade. Proof that saving big doesn't have to mean eating small. Full-sized foods, fully flavorful. It's fulfillment that tastes like fulfillment. Try it with the limited time drumstick with peanut blizzard and really let your full flag fly. The $7 meal deal. DQ, happy tastes good.
Mom, I got it.
Life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. Change happens fast. That's why we're giving you our best price on gig Wi-Fi. Just $50 a month for 5 years with same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that.
FIFA World Cup 2026 post-game on Fox is presented by Michelob Ultra.
The United States unbeaten in their last 3 World Cup openers. Tomorrow they're hoping to extend that streak by picking up the 3 points against Paraguay. Coverage, of course, live on Fox. Alexi Lamas, how are we feeling right now ahead of it tomorrow?
I'm feeling good. I mean, the players are the ones that have to feel good. Tomorrow they live their dreams, so sleep tight, gentlemen, and come on back, because I'm telling you right now, this place is going to be rocking. I cannot wait. America, come on back, because we'll tell the story from start to finish.
Looking forward to it, Zlatan?
I have a lot of adrenaline. I don't want to put too much pressure on them, but I believe in them.
Pace yourself, big man.
I have Alexis.
Thierry, final word?
Sleep well, control the emotions, don't overthink it, and come and deliver. That's all they have to do.
Yeah, we didn't see some emotions control today, though, did we? In that first game, gentlemen, thank you so much. A reminder, we're still not done today. Later on, Son Heung-min will lead South Korea. They're taking on Czechia. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern on FS1. That is later. That's the second game. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is off to the greatest sporting event on the planet. Is back 3 points against South Africa. FIFA. Thank you for joining us. Don't worry, we've got 103 more games to go.
And please, no red cards.
And here's it. Oh, another great save. Zidane was caught up there. And then it's out we go. For the Mexicans. 3 minutes. Big goal. Alvarado's crossing. And there's the goal he was looking for. It's Raul Jimenez. And it's 2-0.
I can. You can't spell American without it. During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, say I can in the original can-do vehicle. I can go where freedom takes me. I can bring the whole crew and everything that comes with them. And in America's most patriotic brand, I can take it all in. You can do anything in the new Jeep brand lineup during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
Right now, during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, purchase and get 0% financing, or get $4,500 total bonus cash allowance on 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee models.
We all know the key to successful AI pilots is making them work. It's not making them work for all your departments. It's not connecting them to existing tech. No. It's investment. Keep spending. At some point, AI is going to help you spend.
Hey, that's crazy. We work with IBM. We're scaling AI as we speak.
Right, that makes sense.
Unsubscribe, yeah?
Let's create small to business. IBM. Every Walmart Plus member knows free delivery means unexpected guests of any size are not a problem. Carl looks like he can eat.
She's a machine. This is why I'm a Walmart Plus member. Groceries delivered free today.
See that same what I'm seeing?
Carl makes me sneeze. Good thing pharmacy delivery is free too. Who knew?
Mom,
With Walmart Plus, I can handle the rest. It's worth it.
what a beautiful animal. I see you, Carl.
Are you guys ready to play?
The 1% Club returns after the World Cup on Fox. Tech that lets you be you. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson.
Now, get 0.99% APR on a Hyundai Tucson or lease for $279 a month. See your Twin Cities Hyundai dealer.
Bring that thing you got. Bring that flavor, dude. Bring your special sauce. Bring what makes you you. You gotta go. So just bring it, bring it, bring it. You gotta go. So bring it, bring it, bring it. I say you gotta go. So just bring it, bring it. Rise up to the shine. Rise up. Tech that lets you be you. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson.
Now, get 0.99% APR on a Hyundai Tucson or lease for $279 a month. See your Twin Cities Hyundai dealer.
We now join our regularly scheduled program, already in progress.
And I picked him up, shook him in the air.
And there was a next time.
His pit bull ran up from behind without warning and just grabbed my dog and attacked.
Same dog?
Same dog.
This is serious business.
Judge Judy. You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Judith Scheinman. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final. This is Judge Judy. Samuel and Angela Morrow are suing their neighbor, Cindy Black, and her ex-boyfriend, Kevin Vargas, for vet bills, medical bills, and punitive damages resulting from 2 dog attacks. Order. All rise.
Now, it's case number 475 on the calendar, Madam Morrow versus Vargas Black.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Judge. Parties have been sworn in. You may be seated. Ma'am, have a seat, please.
What kind of dog do you have?
It's a Maltese Bichon Poodle mix, a little small white dog.
How much does it weigh?
10 pounds.
And you?
A lab boxer.
And how long have you been neighbors?
17 years.
I've been his neighbor for about 17 or 18 years, and Kevin has lived off and on with me.
In a relationship?
We have 3 kids, but we haven't been together since like 2004.
Well, he stays over occasionally.
He
has a dog.
Yes, he has.
He stays over occasionally. He has a dog that's in your house.
Yes.
Okay.
For part.
Now, this is what it's about. Mr. and Mrs. Monroe say that on 2 separate occasions, your dog attacked either them or their dog. They've had enough. They want to be compensated for not only their vet bills, but their own personal bills. I'm gathering from your response, you say it was all their fault. That's what I'm reading here. Now, Mr. Vargas, this lab boxer mix, when you're not staying with Miss Black, does the dog come home with you?
Yes.
And where do you live?
I live in Hollister.
And what?
Hollister. A little ways, about 50 miles away.
And how long have you lived there?
A few months now.
Before that, where did you live?
I've lived in San Jose on and off different places.
What address is on your driver's license?
El Dorado. It's by Tahoe, Big Tahoe. I lived there for 3 years.
But you don't live there now.
No.
And you didn't live there 6 months ago in El Dorado.
No.
How old are your children?
20, 18, and 16.
Do you work, Miss Black?
No.
Do the 3 children live with you?
Yes.
How are they supported?
Well, I've had some help from my mom. And
what else?
I also have some money that I received from a trust.
How much?
I don't know, maybe about 50,000.
When was the last time you worked?
Maybe about 5 years.
Do you get any assistance from any government agencies?
I used to, yes.
What kind of assistance?
Medical.
Is that it? No cash assistance?
No.
No rental assistance?
No. My mother owns the home that I live in.
Now, when was the first time that you had trouble with Mr. Vargas's dog?
February 12th, 2014.
Tell me about it.
I was with my 2 daughters directly across the street from me, which is directly next door to him. So he's kitty corner to me. We were selling Girl Scout cookies. I have my dog on a leash, and my 2 girls are literally from me to you away at the neighbor's house. He had pulled up because he lives in the garage when he's there, and he's usually there. So when he pulled up with, I think it was his girlfriend, this pit bull, it is not allowed. The pit bull came out of the car and came right next to me, next to my leg. And I've got my dog on the leash. And
so how far away were you from where Mr. Vargas's car was?
Maybe 60 feet.
60 feet?
Correct.
So when he pulled up in his car and he opened the dog got out?
Correct.
Right.
Came right to my leg. I've got my dog. I can tell he's scared. Kevin comes up, and I said, Kevin, you need to get your dog. You need to get your dog. And without a warning, without a growl, the dog lunged at my dog's neck, picked him up, shook him in the air. I dropped down and hit the dog, and he jumps on the dog's back. My wife, Angela, runs over. She could hear the noise and the dog yelping. Takes the dog back. He fumbles the dog. The dog runs over to my house, and my daughter, who's 7 at the time, is in last place. And I'm seeing this dog go after my daughter.
We actually have video of that, Your Honor. If you'd like to see.
Yeah, I have a video of that, and I also have the vet bills and the pictures also. Just hit play for her. At the top of the screen, you'll see us at the neighbor's house. You just hit play.
Your Honor,
Terrifying.
it's terrible.
Terrifying, Mr. Vargas.
I have pictures of.
I mean, have you seen this video?
I was there.
Well, it's terrifying. There's no excuse for that.
Well, my dog didn't go in his. The only reason it went in his dog is because his dog.
Your dog was clearly out of your control, chasing one of his children across the street.
He's a very small dog, but he's very aggressive.
Just a second. There's no excuse for that, sir.
Well, I got bit out of that deal.
Who cares?
My dog, that's when she
Who
grabbed.
cares?
That's when she.
I don't care if his dog bit you.
That's the only reason my dog grabbed his.
Our dog is not vicious.
Listen, Mr. Vargas, I just watched this video. Your dog is chasing a child to their house.
She wasn't chasing the child. She was just playing. She was like in shock that why was the dog yelping? I don't, she's not a big dog. She's not aggressive. The only time she's been aggressive is with that dog there. They have animosity against each other.
Well then, Mr. Vargas, the dogs may have bad vibes between them, and it's your responsibility to take care of your dog that could do a lot of damage. Now, you may say, well, it's not such a big dog. It's not a mastiff, but it can do a lot of damage to a little dog or a 7-year-old. And it's your responsibility not to open up a car door without that dog being well tethered to you. Especially if you know that the dog doesn't have good vibes with this little dog, then it's your responsibility and hers. Because if she lets you in the house with the dog, it's your problem as well as his. I just want you to understand that because it's your mother's house.
Yes.
But I have to tell you this, he will sue your mother. That's what's going to happen because if it's your mother's home and she allows him to be in the garage with the dog, and the dog is a constant visitor to the house, which I am hearing, and which this demonstrates, then you want your mother to lose the house? Listen to me carefully.
Yes, I'm hearing.
No, you're not hearing me. You allow a situation to, because now I'm going to hear about the second incident. You allow a situation to exist in the place where you live, or the place where you have a daughter and her 3 children. Then what happens is he sues you and your mother. Now let me tell you who has the deepest pockets. That would be your mother. Because if he gets a judgment, and he will, if it happens again, I'm going to tell him that what he has to do is go to a lawyer and say, you know what, this time I want a house. And I have a tape now that they are on notice, so far at least once, and I'm going to hear about the second time. So if your dog is a visitor dog to your house, that knowledge is imputed to your mother, at least it will be after today. Okay. He's going to be your landlord because he's going to get a good enough lawyer to do that. He's going to own your mother's house unless she has sufficient homeowner's insurance. But the homeowner's insurance doesn't actually probably provide for a dog because you say a dog doesn't live there. I'm telling you, I'm putting your mother on notice as of today. Okay. If the dog is there again and injures his pet, his child, his property, he's going to get the name of the best lawyer in the county and he's going to take your mother's house. Be on notice.
Okay. The first incident, though?
Be on notice. I saw the video. And now I just want to see.
Did the dog go to my house?
Now I don't care.
But
I don't care.
But why am I being held responsible for an animal that they're driving up to the house? You know, they could be visiting a neighbor, anybody on that street.
I don't want to shut up. He's the father of your 3 children. He stays in the garage when he's there occasionally, once in a while. And you now know, and your mother now knows, that you are permitting so far what I consider to be a dangerous animal to live in your house. He's going to get a lawyer, and if it happens again, he's going to be your landlord. I want you to understand that. Going to be a lien on the house. I don't know what the house is worth, but if now you have a third instance where there's a problem with your dog, either as a visitor dog, as an owner dog, your mother's on notice as the owner of the house. Okay. Now I want to hear about the second instance.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
his pit bull ran up from behind, just grabbed my dog. I was punching and doing whatever I could to get him to release my dog.
All right, Mr. Barkis, you're shaking your head. So now I want you to tell me your version of what happened on Thanksgiving Day.
And later today.
What is this double talk that you're giving to me? This is going nowhere for you. Do you understand that? Because the more you try to skirt around what I'm saying to you, the more you look ridiculous.
Could your kitchen use an update? TWS Remodeling can help you there. Call today and get payment-free, interest-free financing for a full year. Plus 75% off installation on your new kitchen. Call family-owned TWS Remodeling today.
For the love of your life, have your engagement ring custom made by the Jewelry Exchange. 1 carat certified lab diamonds, $4.99, or natural GIA for $15.90. 14K mounts are $4.99. Thousands of choices, always the best deal. The Jewelry Exchange, Egan.
If you're at home right now and you're suffering from burning, tingling, or numb feet, you need to pay special attention to this next segment as we discuss neuropathy.
What is neuropathy?
Peripheral neuropathy is actually nerve damage to the feet and legs primarily.
And what are the symptoms?
The major symptoms we see are numbness, burning, muscle cramps, problems with your balance.
Is neuropathy treatable?
It is absolutely treatable, and we can get some great results.
If you are experiencing burning, tingling, numbness, coldness in your feet or hands, or having balance issues, call today for your nerve damage screening. Your nerve damage screening will tell you if you're at risk for serious complications and if you're a candidate for our innovative treatment program. Don't wait until your symptoms are so severe there is nothing that can be done. End-stage neuropathy leaves people confined to walkers, wheelchairs, and even amputations. The first 25 callers will receive a free nerve damage screening. Act now and call to schedule your nerve damage screening. First 25 callers receive this screening for free. Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Samuel and Angela Morrow say neighbors Cindy Black and ex-boyfriend Kevin Vargas are responsible for 2 separate dog attacks. They are suing for vet bills, medical bills, and punitive damages.
Now, when did it happen?
The second incident happened on Thanksgiving this last year. And I took my dog for a walk after Thanksgiving dinner around the neighborhood. And coming back down our street, there was a lot of commotion. I saw he also has 3 other dogs on the property.
Who does?
I guess there's Cindy does.
What kind of dog?
There's a pug, there's a terrier, and there's a mastiff pit bull mix, I believe. The pug and the terrier escape from the gate. They have a gate in the front yard, and they escape quite frequently, and I find them on our lawn, and I bring them back to the house. So coming down the street, I saw the pug, and there was some kids outside trying to kind of wrangle it up. And I said, I know whose dog that is. Let me kind of usher it back to Cindy's gate. And unbeknownst to me, I walked right past the pit bull mix that was barking at another neighbor's dog through a fence. Walked right past him. I didn't even see him with the commotion. I was focused on the pug. And his pit bull ran up from behind without warning and just grabbed my dog and attacked.
Same dog?
Same dog. And Kevin was nearby, and there was another neighbor close, and they both came in and held on to the pit bull mix. And I was punching and doing whatever I could to get him to release my dog.
All right, Mr. Barkis, you're shaking your head. Just a second. You're shaking your head. You were there. So now I want you to tell me, very slowly, your version of what happened on Thanksgiving Day, 2014.
The gate was left open. The pub.
Which gate was left open?
Cindy's right there in the front.
Just a second.
It's a
Just a second. So somebody, one of the kids or somebody walked out and left the gate open.
Yes.
And there are now 4 dogs.
No, there was only 2 out. The pug and the chihuahua was out. And my dog, she got out and she was
Just a second. No, there are 3 dogs out. The pug, chihuahua, and your dog.
Yes, they were all playing right here.
Mine was
2 houses down, they were playing. So I grabbed my dog and I had her by she has a harness. Okay, so I had her by the harness and I was on the inside of the car and Angela came around the car with her dog and Gus had enough room on his leash to get close to my dog and she grabbed him.
That's true, Your Honor.
And so then after she grabbed him and because they were still at automaticity, I guess. And I got her loose from it. She was hitting me and kicking me and knocked me down when the neighbor was hitting me with his lead sport. Telling me we don't want you trying in the neighborhood. But they allowed their dog to get up right up to my dog's face again the second time. Both times that dog's gone at my dog with her snarling and growling and stuff. That's why he didn't get him out.
The judgment for the plaintiff for the amount of $5,000. That's all. I'm just letting you know. This is
serious business. Because
didn't even get to
from,
mention on Disney.
from today on, your mother's house is like a ball in the air. If his dog gets out again and hurts, because she was bitten also,
What if I don't want him coming to my house?
get a
What if I tell
restraining,
him-
listen to me.
Yeah.
Get a restraining order that either prevents him from coming to the house or prevents him from coming to the house with the dog.
Right.
But you allow him to come to the house.
Well, he
You
dropped
allow,
in.
you allow him to come to the house. When he comes to the house, put a piece of paper down. If you didn't want him there, say, do not come in.
Yes.
If you come in, I'm going to call the police. Listen, pay attention.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And later today,
Do you have insurance?
I had insurance. I'm sure you had insurance, and all these people had insurance.
Just a second. This is not an audition, and I already have a job.
boom, we're just going to walk you through this storm. And the lights go up. Here's where you can watch me live on Fox Local, tracking the exact storm that just knocked your power out. It is time to put your personal storm plan into effect. So the power's up, and I'm right here in the phone. I got you covered.
Friday, the Stars and Stripes kick off their World Cup dream. It all begins with a 3-hour pregame special on Fox.
Hi, I'm Travis.
And I'm Leanne with Minnesota Nice Home Buyers.
When you're thinking about selling, you want a team you can trust. We buy houses in as-is condition.
You won't need to do repairs, updates, or extra work.
We handle everything.
Call 763-334-NICE.
This is Ari's Pecan Chicken Salad Sandwich. This medley of diced chicken, chopped pecans, and sliced grapes is crafted by hand. Tastes like hard work, if hard work tasted like chicken.
Arby's, we have the meat. High crimes and misdemeanors. We know they're guilty of them. But Angie Craig's actually doing something about it.
I am leading the impeachment resolution against Christina.
Angie Craig voted to cut off funding for ICE.
There's no way in hell I'm voting to give 1 cent to Trump and Christina's ICE.
And she's taking on spineless Republicans enabling Trump's chaos.
ICE needs to get the hell out of Minnesota.
Tell Angie Craig, keep leading the fight against ICE. Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Samuel and Angela Morrow say neighbors Cindy Black and ex-boyfriend Kevin Vargas are responsible for 2 separate dog attacks. They are suing for vet bills, medical bills, and punitive damages.
Now, call the police and say I have a trespasser who doesn't live here in my house. Get her. I don't care.
That's what I did.
Perfect.
And he stays there
Great.
for 30
Listen
more
to
days.
me.
No, he didn't.
Listen to me. Unless you take every possible precaution, which includes getting a restraining order to keep him away from your home, within 500 yards of your home, then your mother's house is up for grabs.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, no problem.
Perfect. That's all.
Why is that excuse to me? Step out.
You know, the first time for my kids to be in danger was extremely terrifying.
You know, I'm feeling very bad that it happened. You know, it's unfortunate.
The second time, knowing the damage he could do to my dog, it just made it that much more terrifying.
And I'm not sure why, you know, because she doesn't deal with any other dogs.
Perfect solution would be for that dog to be put down so he's no longer a danger to any other families and pets.
But I got muzzle for it. I hope that nothing that comes out of here. And now, the next case.
All parties in the matter of Roberge versus Arango step forward.
Elizabeth Roberge is suing fellow motorist Stephanie Arango for rear-ending her while she was stopped at an intersection.
It is your claim that the defendant hit you in the rear, your car. You want her to pay for the damage on your car. Ms. Arango said, well, it was really just as much your fault as it was my fault, and we agreed we'd take care of our own problems. So I don't know what they're doing here. I took care of my car. You should take care of your car. That's your defense.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have insurance on the day of this accident? Look at me. Did you have insurance?
My insurance had lapsed.
The answer is either a yes, I had insurance, or a no, I didn't have insurance. Did you have insurance on the day of this accident?
No, Your Honor.
Makes my life easy. Did you have insurance?
I had insurance. I'm sure you had insurance, and all these people had insurance.
Just a second. This is not an audition, and I already have the job. Got it? Perfect. Did you submit this claim to your insurance?
I did not, only
Why?
for the fact that she said She wanted me to work with her, that she did not have insurance.
Just a second. She clearly didn't have insurance, but you have a relatively new car.
That's correct.
That you pay cash for, that you're still paying on.
I'm still paying on.
Which means that you're required to have insurance, both collision and liability. So my question to you is, why didn't you, when you found out that she had no insurance, submit the claim to your insurance carrier?
My originally thought was that yes, I would submit the insurance like how the state of California says to do it. But I remember when I was her age, I also hit somebody else. I got in an accident and I did have insurance, and I just felt bad, that she was not.
What is this double talk that you're giving to me? You were in an accident. You say it's her fault because she hit you in the rear. You find out she has no insurance. You have collision and liability insurance on your car. So you say, well, she has no insurance. I'll have to go through my insurance to get my car fixed.
Well, she's basically begging me to work with her.
She's not working with you. She didn't pay you and she has no insurance.
And that's when I decided.
What?
This is one of the reasons why I decided to come here. Because she never.
No, not come here. What do you want to come here for?
Judge Judy continues in a moment. Closed captioning sponsored by. Closed captioning is provided by.
Sometimes the sweet smell of victory stinks. Adding Lysol's laundry sanitizer kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria detergents leave behind. Clean is good. Sanitized is better.
Every great day starts with your gut. Try new Dulcolax gummies for daily gut support. These stimulant-free magnesium gummies help your gut run smoothly. New Dulcolax gummies for daily gut support.
Thanks for coming in to talk about Dell Jr.
Of course. Third grade is when I learned Liberty Mutual could save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
Well, why don't you come sit with us?
Oh, little snug. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
The one you've been waiting for. Cheerios Protein. Now in Honey Nut.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Because of my HS, I didn't want to get close. Get close. I can't. That's when one decision changed things.
Cosentyx is a biologic that targets and blocks a source of inflammation that can lead to HS symptoms. Don't use if allergic to Cosentyx. Get checked for TB before starting. Increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur, like TB or other serious bacterial, fungal, or viral infections. Some are fatal. Tell your doctor if you had an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough. Add a vaccine or plan to, or if IBD symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions and severe eczema-like skin reactions may occur.
Hold life closer.
Ask your dermatologist about Cosentyx.
The Truman Company is buying coins, jewelry, silverware, cameras, sports cars, and memorabilia. We buy and get instant cash. 5 years in a row, Minnesota's best. Call, stop by, or go online to TrumanRC.com. The Truman Company in Roseville.
Before running for Senate, Peggy Flanagan raised a staggering amount for corporate special interests. Big Pharma, oil and gas, tobacco. Flanagan's special interest group even accepted a donation from the private prison running ICE detention centers and separating families. When she says she doesn't take corporate money, look closer, because the same special interest group Flanagan led is now spending millions running false ads to help her. Those corporate contributions really add up. Peggy Flanagan's story does not. North Star Dog Pack is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Want time with your kids this weekend? Trap them on a boat from Dance Southside Marine. Like the affordable, family-friendly Premier Sensation, powered by Suzuki, the ultimate outboard. Seats 9, retractable ladder, immersive audio. Family memories start at Dance Southside Marine.
I'm Ed Peterson. Worked hard pretty much all my life. Construction industry. I was out on the highway, lifting, carrying, pulling, moving. I've had some back issues. The old mattress was not my friend. Went to the original mattress factory store. Couldn't beat the service. It was just a very good experience. And ever since then, it's just been best night's sleep I could have. It's worth heading to the original mattress factory first.
Are you the victim of a scam? Go to judgejudy.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Don't come here. Call your insurance company. That's what your insurance.
That's what I ended up doing.
Yeah.
She was just
No,
stringing me
you
along.
called your insurance. Listen to me. Hey, Mr. Fish, you think I was born yesterday? I
I
wasn't
did
born
call the
yesterday.
insurance, your mother. What? I did call the insurance. After only the first week that she kept stringing me along, and then more time kept going, and she kept
This
stringing
is
me
going
along.
nowhere for you. You understand that? Because the more you try to skirt around what I'm saying to you, the more you look ridiculous. I said to you, you find out she doesn't have insurance and she's not going to pay for the damage. You call your insurance, you have a police report, which you must have. The police came and say, here is the police report. She has no insurance. You're my insurance carrier because I have a new car that you haven't paid off, so you have to have insurance unless you let it lapse. Am I?
You're absolutely right.
Right. Right? Listen to me. Call your insurance. Goodbye, Miss Roberge.
I did call the insurance.
And they'll pay for your car if you have it.
All right, so excuse me, step out. Judge Judy continues in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy.
My opinion's the only one that counts.
She rear-ended me really bad.
Said that we were gonna each fix our own cars.
My whole entire bumper fell. I had electrical problems.
People were telling her that because it looks like I rear-ended her, that
Just don't deal with people that never have insurance.
she had a case, and so she decided to sue me.
Do it the right way,
I mean, if she had insurance, she should have gone through her insurance.
because they'll just string you along.
That you should always have insurance.
We're back on Fox 9. Let's go. Call TWS Remodeling and get the home improvements you need now. With payment-free, interest-free financing for 12 months. Plus 75% off installation on all kitchens, bathrooms, windows, siding, roofing, decks, and doors. Call TWS today.
At Minnesota Home Guys, integrity matters. With over 1,000 happy customers, we're the cash home buyer you can count on. With us, you'll get a real guaranteed offer, not just words on a billboard. We buy as is, and there isn't a challenge we haven't worked through. Stress-free without the fees.
Are you ready to make junk disappear?
I am so looking forward to this.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We'll be there before you hang up the phone.
It's Champion Windows anniversary sale, and they're gifting a presents to you with 40% off Home 365 windows. Plus, get an extra $1,000 customer cash to use on your project. Upgrade now and save. Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free estimate online now.
Behold, the DQ $7 meal deal with $2 Blizzard upgrade. Proof that saving big doesn't have to mean eating small. Full-sized foods, fully flavorful. It's fulfillment that tastes like fulfillment. Try it with the limited time drumstick with peanut blizzard and really let your full flag fly. The $7 meal deal. DQ. Happy tastes good.
This is Fox 9 News at 5.
And thank you for joining us here at 5 o'clock. I'm Kelsey Carlson. And I'm Sloan Woolbridge. Here's what's coming up this hour at 5. Reaction after Vance Belzer pleads guilty to the shootings that killed Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark. And a breakthrough in a cold case that goes back to the early 1990s. The victim, now identified more than 30 years after authorities began investigating her death. And then it's back to the drawing board in Minneapolis as the years-long project to make George Floyd Square hits another snag. And the Vikings are wrapping up mandatory minicamp. We'll hear from Justin Jefferson in just a little bit, and also some military veterans. They're using their skills to put on a big show, a show high above Rush City this weekend. So we have a preview of the Patriot Parachute team, and that's all coming up in just a couple of minutes. We want to begin, though, with your weather on the 9s and meteorologist Erica Morizik. And boy, today calm. And the first in a few days where we haven't been talking about the impact of potential storms.
Yeah, it's the calm after the storm in this case. I guess it was calm before the storm too, but way more quiet now, and also a little bit cooler. So temperatures are very summer-like yesterday and the day before that.
super humid too, but now temperatures feeling more spring-like, and it's a little bit cloudy with some showers. So at the moment, rain moving from southwest to northeast, kind of swirling around. Some pockets are dry right now. These are pretty isolated, scattered showers, so also just some are getting the rain. A little bit of thunder too around Yellow Medicine County with some heavy rain showers. That's just north of Marshall. And then taking a look at the Twin Cities, it's kind of surrounded by some rain showers. So there's more rain towards the north, some rain showers around St. Paul too, and a few pockets of heavy showers possible out there as well. So that's what's going on now in terms of your precipitation chances. The rain is going to clear out through the evening, and expect a drier end to the overnight. Also a drier start to your day tomorrow. And the temperatures today reached the 70s and the 60s for the highs. It was 73 here in the metro for your high temperature. Even a touch warmer up north in the mid to upper 70s around the international border. And the interesting thing about these temperatures is that the morning started off warm, the middle of the day got colder, and then the early evening got warmer again. So at the moment, it's 61 here in the metro, and temperatures even in the 50s in a couple spots too. 59 in St. Cloud, 56 in Hutchinson, and temperatures will drop into the 50s, if not there yet, for the overnight low. So scattered showers will fade out. The clouds are going to depart too, so it's going to look a little bit brighter before the sun sets, and the clouds just continue to leave through the overnight. And your day tomorrow brings you some dry weather, some cool temperatures, and less humidity. So expect humidity to be very comfortable for the rest of this week and into the weekend. So weekend dew points will be in the 30s and 40s, and that is unseasonably cool in terms of your dew points. So it's going to feel very pleasant, very comfortable outside. And then your next week starts off pretty nice too. Dew points still staying very mild, and temperatures sticking to the 70s. So that's what's ahead. More later in the 7-day forecast. Kelsey and Simone.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Well, guilty in chilling new details, Vance Belzer has pleaded guilty to all the federal charges he was facing in his murderous political shooting spree that terrorized Minnesota a year ago.
So Belzer has agreed now to serve consecutive life sentences with no chance for release. Paul Bloom was in the courtroom for today's proceedings. And Paul, in exchange for that guilty plea, federal prosecutors agreed not to seek the death penalty. Why did they make that move?
Kelsey and Simone, the U.S. Attorney made clear that political violence of any kind would not be tolerated. The only way the federal government was taking the death penalty off the table in Vance Belzer's case was if he pleaded guilty to all federal charges filed against him, and he agreed to spend the rest of his life behind bars.
This case, as charged, was certainly death penalty eligible, and we would have prevailed in that ultimately in the courts. But the truth is, when you have a defendant that is prepared to plead guilty, take consecutive life terms plus to ensure that he never sees freedom again in his entire life, that was an opportunity that we just could not pass up.
In the end here, Belzer pleaded guilty to the 6 federal counts there on your screen: stalking the family of Senator John Hoffman, of course, shooting Hoffman and his wife, murder of former DFL House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark, as well as a pair of those federal firearms offenses. Belzer admitted that he had planned his murderous spree months before the attack, that he carried it out while impersonating a police officer, and that his intention was to, quote, kill lawmakers.
And Paul, you have been updating us on social media. We've been following your reporting there, and you noted that Belzer's admission included some new chilling details about his attacks. What stood out to you today?
Right, Simone, and I've covered this case since hours after the shootings themselves, and it had to be, though, what stood out to me was what happened at the Hortman's Brooklyn Park home early that Saturday morning last June. Belzer answering a slew of straightforward, factual questions from his attorney during his allocution, detailing the encounter with the Hortmans, pretending to be a, quote, Maple Grove police officer, telling Mark Hortman at the door that he needed to see Mark's wife before he could leave, and then opening fire while pursuing a fleeing Melissa Hortman up her own stairs, and assassinating the former DFL House Speaker by putting a gun to her head and firing. Those details drawing audible emotion from family members sitting right by me in the courtroom.
Political violence is a scourge plaguing America in our times. The murders of Speaker of the House Melissa Hortman and Mark Hortman, shooting of Senator John Hoffman and Yvette Hoffman, and the attempted shooting of Hope Hoffman are among the worst political violence crimes that we have seen.
And so, Paul, what can you tell us about the sentencing process? Also, the state charges that Belzer is still facing, were those part of this plea agreement?
They were not those state charges, including a pair of first-degree murder indictments, and they also yield mandatory life sentences. Will move forward separately. The Hennepin County Attorney's Office saying today it was already in talks to get Vance Belter transferred over to state court to ensure justice is served on behalf of Minnesota. As for federal sentencing, no date been formally set at this point, but the judge says he wants all of it wrapped up by the end of July. And it is there that Belter will have the opportunity, of course, to speak out and perhaps give everyone the chance to better understand why he did what he did. We heard nothing related to motivation or what inspired him to carry out these deadly attacks.
All right, Paul Bloom in our studio tonight. Thank you, Paul. And following the hearing, the Hoffman family released a statement. It says, quote, "There is no justice for Mark and Melissa Portman, and there is not justice when our family and our state will never truly heal. While the legal process may provide accountability, true healing requires something more from all of us." They go on to say that they have made the choice to go forward with public service and urge Minnesotans and other Americans to treat people with respect and stop dividing the country with hate and rhetoric.
A murder mystery from the 1990s is now solved thanks to new DNA analysis, or at least solved in some ways. Washington County detectives have now identified the victim, which they are hoping will help them also find the killer.
Fox 9's Gordon Howard live in St. Paul tonight. Gordon, this investigation still has a ways to go.
Yeah, that's right, Simone and Kelsey. Back in '93, in June, police actually found a foot here at Pig's Eye Lake in Ramsey County. That was one day after finding a severed head up at Bone Lake in Washington County. But it took them decades of developments in DNA and in genealogy before they could eventually identify those parts as belonging to Denise Hartley. She was a 27-year-old who was the youngest of 15 siblings who moved from Ohio to St. Paul in 1992 to get a fresh start. And when she came here, she left behind a daughter with her family. There's no record of a missing persons report. The police sketch of the victim's face didn't really bear much resemblance to Hartley's earlier photos. Investigators never connected her to the body parts, and they struggled to find any thread to follow.
I was confident that once the etching came out, somebody's going to see this person and recognize him. And that was Monday, Tuesday. And now being Friday, we had nothing really to go on.
So, Corin, that was a clip from the 90s. And let's stay in that decade right now. Police did find her remains in two different places. At the time, what other clues were they working with?
And Kelsey, they didn't really have a whole lot to go on, but the biggest clue from back in 1993 was an